stuff, and I also saw that I had a new thing in my inventory that I did
Yeah.
not know I had.
So JT asked about that as well. Basically, that is just the token you received from the fight in the kind of battle royale setting, and so it basically marks you as your specific kind of entry in the tournament.
What did you get?
I got a coin of some kind. I can't remember what it's called. 6 of wolves.
Oh, I got a 3 of wolves.
I got a rock.
Not just a rock.
Yeah. So
I have a jar of dirt.
last session, Lorazis really wanted to find the lair of the giant water dragon y'all vanquished the session before. Fenrir did some ocean floor walking, discovered a younger dragon, flanked by some sea hags, which I, again, did not play super well, running trend. And y'all were able to defeat them fairly easily, with Lorazza still touching death a little bit. So, all in all, pretty standard combat for all of us. During the fight, the young dragon basically spent 2 full turns ramming the ship and tearing holes in the hull. And so, after Travis told me that the amount of time it would take them to mend it would mean that the ship would just be sunk, we came to a compromise in that with everyone casting mending on the ship, it would be able to limp back to harbor without, going to the ocean floor.
I think we came to the realization that giving boats health points isn't how it works in real life.
No, yeah. Because
Damn
it did just under half the ship's health. I gave it 200 health, and I think it finished the fight at like 114.
In the Ghost Marsh rules, though, when it hits 0 health points, that doesn't mean it's underwater. That means it's beginning to capsize. It doesn't give any rules beyond that.
I just
So,
imagine the.
who knows?
Yeah, so next time y'all go to sea, I might have to know not what I'm doing, but what I'd be ruling and rolling.
I just imagine
All of the above.
the Titanic sinking into the. In the arms of an
It just tips up, then you cut it in half, and you use the front half to get back to shore.
Yeah, it works. Does that work?
I think it should
It
work
shouldn't,
like
but
tiers,
it is D&D,
Like-
so we could
like
figure
full
it out.
health.
So, like, there should be some magical OC going on
Yeah.
and just.
But it should be full health normal boat, and then once you get like to 75%, it starts to limp and has holes in the sails or whatever. And then when you get to 25%, it loses like health every turn unless you're doing shit about it because you're sinking.
Yeah, basically do like a bleed effect, but instead of bleeding, it's taking on water.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I think would be cool.
But the other thing that we kind of ended the session on was everyone had the opportunity we were going to finish out the day before. So if there were things people wanted to accomplish in town that you haven't had the opportunity to do since we've been monster hunting and camping out on mountaintops and sailing,
How
we
Fighting
would allow that.
Water dragons.
Exactly.
how
Really?
confident are we that
Amazing.
they're going to win this tourney?
100%.
100%?
No, about 50.
Yeah. So
So I should message my father that I have a business venture and will be withdrawing 3,000 gold for 24 hours and then depositing it back the next day. The problem is, if you don't win, I need some money.
But we have party funds. Remember that.
How much do we have in party funds?
We have 11,000 and 98.
I don't even
gold.
need to take a loan from my father. How much of that are we throwing at the bet?
We have 11,986 gold.
So if I take 10k of that,
No, absolutely not.
No, Razes.
but you're 100% certain.
Sin?
I didn't
No,
say
no,
Razes,
I'm all.
no.
Look, I'll put it to you this way: I'm all for you sending the letter to your father and doing that and backing it with party funds if we lose. I'm not up for putting up our party funds to lose just in the first place.
If anything, I would say at least 1,000. And that's it.
Be fine with-
And that's even
What are
pushing.
your odds? Is the next question.
They don't know yet.
We don't know. We haven't-
Realistically, that would probably be posted at the arena.
right before we head
Yeah.
in there.
Oh, you guys have some platinum too, don't you?
I
I think everyone has a certain amount of walking around money on.
Yeah.
yes.
Well, my gold is all intertwined because a certain
heard.
DM combined it all together. So,
something.
How dare he?
but that's okay. I'm just assuming that basically all the platinum that's in my inventory is my platinum, and then the rest is just I'll do. I'll do good.
It's okay.
good
You're
things
your
with it.
party dad. Everyone trusts you.
Right, exactly. Which is going to make my inevitable betrayal all that more sweet.
Wait, excuse me? Hold
What?
on.
What?
What?
The other one doesn't explicitly like trust people with money.
We just don't worry about giving you any money, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's fair because I
Yeah.
usually do take care of my own shit. So yeah, that's fair.
Side note,
Oh my-
could
I don't
I
have
take
these
1,000 gold of party funds to bet with? Instead of risking angering my imaginary father.
Sounds like father.
Imaginary fathers are the worst fathers because there are no real life consequences to them being assholes.
Fact.
Honey buns. This is a what 50 road, and you're going 35.
That sounds like you're.
I would be enraged.
Yeah, I'm been raised right now.
Yeah.
And you're turning. That is amazing.
There
Thank
is a
you.
there is a back road that's posted speed limit is 20 miles an hour. I have never seen anyone on Earth go slower than 45 down it.
Feel that.
Absolutely not.
And there was one time that there was some old lady with a "I support our troops" flag hanging out the back of her like Cadillac, going 10 miles an hour.
Oh my
And I was
God.
just like, I want to end everything's existence.
Yeah. It's good. It's good fuel for DMs. Just tapping into that eldritch
Yep.
rage. But yeah, you don't know what the odds are yet. Realistically, you would find them posted per round when that happens, but you're more than welcome to go there, or if there's anything you'd like to do beforehand. If you want to try to convince your papa that you got a sure thing, we can write a letter and roll a persuasion check on it.
Advantage.
To the magic item shop. Phil's like, oh yeah, I forgot to update the inventory to the magic item shop.
I didn't
Oh,
forget
no.
to update it. I was so mad. But yeah, you guys can go to the magic item shop. I was like, I'm gonna add a random number of items to the shop. And so I'm gonna let JT roll for it.
Is there the same the clerk there by chance?
Oh yeah, like he owns it. Like it's not even a clerk, it's just like the
I go
guy.
by the counter where he's standing. Can I just not make eye contact with the man, but just kind of like, have it in view and just feed the bag of holding?
I suppose so.
Thanks. And then maybe glance at him and then wink and then keep walking.
That's fair.
Thanks.
Zoom
Like, I
in.
want- like,
looking for that
It's the whole
show
body
master.
language of I want him to know that I am still feeding this and that I have not gotten rid of the curse that's on this.
I don't think any of us can remove that curse from.
Probably
Oh,
not,
yeah.
but like that doesn't mean we couldn't go find somebody.
Oh yeah, true.
And, there is a lot of middle ground between not being able to remove a curse and more or less just feeding the curse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, to Blue's point, it's somewhat of a power play that Duchess is pulling right now.
Yeah.
That or she's plotting our demise.
But
I
yeah,
think I haven't been so much plotting your demise. And also ask him about that, because even if I might not be plotting it, he might be plotting it. There are things I don't know.
yeah.
My character, okay? Ask him.
I'm doing a lot of plotting, not a lot of demise plotting so far, but a lot of normal plotting.
Wow, this shop is empty.
Yeah, he doesn't have a large inventory at any given time, but it's usually fun inventory.
What happened?
But yeah,
I'm still in chaos. With the
you
scenes
walk
here.
in. I would say one thing you noticed about last time, because it was like a big tent, and it still is. You can still see like the large kind of wooden support in the middle holding it up. But there are like, it looks to be some construction underway. It appears that maybe he is starting to kind of build this out as a permanent, like, kind of shop. So there are some half-built, like, brick walls. There are a couple what looks like fully built ones, and, nothing really worth talking about. Doesn't even connect all the way, but it looks like he's maybe putting down roots. But he sees all of you come in, glances a little bit nervously at Duchess when she does all that, and then turns to the rest of you. It's like, my favorite customers, what can I do for you?
Corn.
Oh, come on. Don't make me be the... I'm not the face. You're the face.
I didn't want to come
Which
here.
is ironic because you don't have a face.
Shut up.
I say all this out. I say all this out loud.
Well, it seems we're here for some more stuff, if you have anything.
I actually do. I got about 6 new pieces come in. Obviously, you know what I already had, so I still have all of that.
As he adjusts the belt, coming rather handy.
Yes, I stroke my extra thick beard.
Glad to hear. Molto bene. Glad to hear it. Anyways, he points at this kind of suit of armor. He goes, "This is made out of adamantine, right? It's said by the smiths that it makes it harder for people to hit you, a little bit harder." And he's like, "I can let this go 1,500 gold."
I think I just heard something hit the inside of Fenrir's armor.
Is that plate mail?
Mm-hmm.
That's full plate adamantine
Yep.
for 1,500 gold.
That's what it says from Shard. I priced it at 2,000, but then I just clicked on it, and Shard has it valued at 1,500.
That's 1,500 is what base plate mail is.
Well, let's go up to 2,000 then. Okay. That's what my instinct was.
That's fair. That's more fair than... So I'd be like, what?
Normal plate
Fucking
armor
Travis.
is 1,500? That feels like a ripoff. You're just 18 AC and you still cause disadvantage. Be mithril or something.
Well, I'm still waiting on that mithril armor.
Be mithril or be nothing.
From
He doesn't want you to
Dirk.
stealth.
From
He's
Dirk,
going to make
yeah.
you stronger. He doesn't want you to stealth.
Oh, come on now. Well, is that a skull on the bottom?
Damn it. I really thought I got all of them. I built this one off of maybe, not a morgue. What's the fantasy morgue
I
on Dungeon Alchemist?
I
There's a
don't remember.
fancy word?
Crypt.
Tutorial?
Crypt.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I might have actually built a crypt, so it pre-populated the room with
I know you're
bones.
using the tent walls, and
Yeah.
you curved the walls with the custom thing.
I'm gonna go up to Corin. Corin, you give me 500 gold. I can pay the rest.
I think that's reasonable.
Hold on. That's not good bargaining, Corin.
I don't need to. He's part of the party. I'm not going to bargain with him. He can bargain with the guy if he wants to.
Going to turn to Lazarus. Would you like to wear the armor?
No. How about I give you the 500 gold?
I'd love to put fucking Larazis in the armor and
you
just watch him not
save-
move.
You save 5 points of lay on hands for me every day.
How about 3?
Deal.
That still feels like a pretty good deal. Is that in perpetuity?
Until I forget.
You did not have a signing contract, so you never know.
We shook on it.
That don't mean nothing.
Oh boy.
You can't just break demonic
Gotta be-
pacts like that.
What? Bring what?
What? Wait, what?
Is that backstory I hear?
Not yet.
You're traveling through a tunnel. You're breaking up.
We got
Very
robot
I'll
blue
shake.
for a second.
I'll shake his hand, and I'll put 1,500 gold on the counter.
I'll put 500. Already took it off my thing.
I love that you guys aren't even gonna fucking bargain with the dude.
That's true. I guess we could.
Yeah, actually,
Larazis probably should, and so should
He's gonna scoop.
Travis is here going like, I charged
He's gonna
Jack
scoop up
8,000
the.
gold for this exact thing.
the 500. I haven't deducted it from my money yet. So
Well, it's on the counter.
no, I haven't put my money on the counter yet. I haven't deducted it from my inventory either.
You put it on the counter. I'm gonna tell him to toss in a healing potion or two.
I like that.
How much
Okay.
would it be for platinum to be 100 gold?
10.
100 gold, 10 platinum. Yeah.
Platinum. All right, so I am deducting so much money right now.
He's gonna look at Larazis, who just asked for a healing potion. He's gonna go again. I don't have potions on me. But he's gonna grab one of these kind of canteens in the back left that have kind of the swirling liquid. He's gonna set it on the table,
Don't have potions on me, my ass.
and he'll go. 2250. I'll give you the armor and one of the slumbering dragon vessels.
How much would you give
Slumbering-
us for
What-
this armor? As he gestures to himself.
Not even stirring. Kinda, not even stirring. For 2250.
For stirring, 2500. Hey, do you want a reusable potion or not? You pay full price for the armor, give you a 50% discount on one dragon vessel of your choice.
Well, give me about... How long does it take me to transfer? Hold on.
I think it's like,
An hour?
Okay.
Is it the same as attunement?
Hold on. Soul transfer takes over a course of a short or long rest.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
about an hour long ritual.
So an hour.
All right. I get the dragon vessel, but I'll do it.
So what am I adding?
So for
I
the
just took away more money from me.
yeah, so 20.
Why?
You're doing stirring, right? So,
Yeah, so I put in 1,000, and he put in 1,500, and it was 2,500 for the deal.
Yes. You guys should be square.
And it's plate armor, right?
Yes. Yeah.
What?
So basically, it's plate armor that causes any critical hit to be just a normal hit. Instead.
Honey
Yeah.
buns. Can I share with you the absolute shit that's happening in my life right now? Because what the fuck? Are you filming or some shit? Is that what we're doing? There were
It might
two
be.
guys hanging out the back of it's a small car, smaller car than an SUV, and they're hanging out the back hatch of it.
I don't love that.
It'd just be
I
stupid.
know. I mean, to be
Maybe
fair,
just-
there was a Corvette behind them, and one of them was holding a camera. But like,
Maybe just hit him.
guys,
Maybe
thoroughfare.
Just hit him.
Well, I mean, we probably don't want Blue to be tied up with, insurance and all that.
I guess that's reasonable.
Drive has been very eventful. Apparently,
Just drive up and roll your window down and be like, "You're lucky I didn't hit you," and then drive away.
They're waving me by as there's a car oncoming, and I'm like, no. Y'all pull the fuck over for me if you want to do shit.
It's going to be really good content. You just have to trust them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Just-
sorry.
just-
I just had to share that because that was like, dude,
Just
really?
get in a head-on collision. It'll be great for the TikTok.
Yeah, yeah. I just had to share that one.
That
Sorry
would
about
also
that.
make me quite irate. He's going to scoop up the gold off the counter, and he's going to look directly at you, Corin. He's going to be like, I have a few other things that you can obviously peruse, but I think you will very much like to take a look at this. He places some bracers on the counter.
Oh shit! I love bracers.
Doesn't everyone? And just for, I don't really know how to describe them in a non-meta way, they are bracers of defense,
Okay,
which
tits.
add +2 to your AC if you are wearing no armor and using no shield.
Oh shit! All right. Okay. You have my attention.
Yeah, you also have my attention. Do you have more of those?
Bracers of defense, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Do you not have armor?
No.
She might have leather armor, but it's probably like
yeah.
11. If she took off her leather armor and added bracers, she'd actually probably go up plus
Go up 1 AC.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, because my dex pads a lot of my armor, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. Okay.
We should
Never mind.
we should try to find you some studded leather sometime. That'd be good for Duchess. But yeah,
Orin, on the other hand, does not wear armor.
yeah,
Alright.
he's just rocking a full or a half Henley and a great sword.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Now,
I'm gonna take my dragon vessel of stirring. I'm going to share with everyone in the party the command word to make it a greater healing potion, and make sure they know where in my inside pocket I'm keeping it.
I love that.
Absolutely allowed. Here's the part that Corin might not like.
Okay.
4,500 gold.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Bracers defense are fucking expensive.
But 2 AC would put me at fucking 18.
Yeah, the adamantine armor's gonna put Fenrir, I think, at 20 with his shield.
Yeah. He might already be at 20 because he has normal plate, right?
At this.
No, he has a chain shirt.
He's a chain shirt.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
upgrade
that's
from
why
a
he
chain
was-
shirt to adamantine plate.
Yeah, that's why he was only 50 pounds. He's gonna be a lot heavier.
I weigh 65 now.
Like
There's
26.
Oh my god. £15 difference.
Well, technically, plus all the other stuff that I have, so about 200 pounds.
Yeah.
I can still carry him, no problem.
Yeah, I was about to say, I guess by D&D rules, what is it? It's 5 or is it 10 pounds per strength point is your carrying capacity.
It's 15 pounds times your strength.
So
15 times strength.
Lorazes could still, I think he'd struggle, but I think he could carry Fenrir. At that point, you just be unwieldy because you're the size of a man, even if you don't weigh as much as one wearing full plate. But
Like
I think,
carrying a hard cardboard box.
Has
Yeah.
anyone here played Kingdom Hearts?
The first two.
Yeah, you know the Heartless that are the armor suits? That's what
Yeah.
Fenrir is.
Yeah, 100%. That's how I picture it.
100%.
How long would it take for these negotiations to last? Definitely not an hour, I'm guessing.
I'm fully imagining that if you want to spend an hour in this shop soul
He'd let you.
transferring, you are allowed to do that.
Can I see what else you've got in your inventory while I ponder these gauntlets?
He's going to pull out a cloak, and he's also going to point to the flail on the counter, even though he's going to kind of eye Fenrir for that one, noticing you look like a two-hander kind of guy. And then there are 2 globes and 3 kind of bottles of something also on the counter that are new from last time. And so he holds up one of the globes, and he kind of speaks a command word that I didn't come up with anything.
Haven't thought of, because why would
Yeah.
you?
Right?
Sure.
Alexa, bedroom lights on. And it lights up. And then he concentrates for a moment and kind of lets it go, and it just kind of hovers about 5 feet off the air, and he just kind of is kind of slowly zooming it around the room. But this is what is called a drift globe, where you can it can either emanate the light cantrip or once a day the daylight spell, and can you can use an action to basically get it to hover and within 60 feet of you, and if it will try to follow you if you get past 60 feet. But would maybe be useful for people that want to see a non-grayscale if you're planning on going underground or underwater anytime soon.
What's the cloak?
The cloak is expensive, but I do think it's something that Duchess would really love. This is a cloak of displacement. When you wear this cloak, it projects an illusion that makes you appear to be standing in a place near your actual location, causing any creature to have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. If you
How much is it?
That one is 5K.
If you have access to my character sheet, can you check my character sheet?
Yes.
Thank you.
She's like, how much gold do I have?
I have
Well,
a lot.
Happening.
Did we forget I looted those chests?
Standing very still.
So she has 320 platinum, so you're just under 3,500 total, I think, is what it looks like.
I'll help you with
Can
that.
I ask him to hold for like an hour and a half while I go get the rest of the money for that? Because, you know those chests we looted?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I put them, anything that was part of my share, I put around my safe houses. So I will be back, and I'm going to go get the rest of the funds for this cloak.
I did forget
Okay.
the Duchess also stole like 1,200 gold worth of jewels.
Yeah,
I'm
I
all
did.
for it. I
That's
appreciate her
Yeah.
pragmatism.
Yeah.
yeah.
Another thing to keep in mind, you do have 1,500 gold of remaining credit at this shop.
Oh, see, there you go.
Use that for instead of.
Did that cover the whole thing?
Not quite.
I think you would need
That it put, 500
26
more gold or
gold.
something.
If you used all of your gold and the rest of the credit, you would be 26 gold short.
Hold on.
I assume someone could.
Yeah, just
Cover.
26. I'll cover 26. Fuck.
Thanks,
I
man.
was just gonna
Yeah.
sell the chainmail shirt.
Oh, I mean, you should sell your whatever he'll buy your armor off of you. You should buy it and keep that money.
Yeah,
In
because
my
that's
opinion.
your armor. So
Yeah, it's literally your armor. So I mean, you should
Really,
keep
my
that.
my
You get that.
previous body, in terms.
Yeah.
that's why I said you go fast, buddy boy.
I should make
Okay.
sure.
I'm taking the 26 out of my
Okay.
yeah. So call her good.
I'm gonna reduce.
I'll look into my cloak in a bit. We'll throw it on over the existing cloak, but or
Yeah.
under the existing cloak, I guess.
I'll reduce your money. I need to make sure you have the gems at least in your inventory, and you can make a note that says there. Because I feel like
Well, the gems are in
you
my
had
inventory.
4 of them, and I feel like they were 500 gold apiece.
The gems are not in my inventory.
So it's gonna look like you have 0 money, but I need to add that for you.
Yeah, no, because I would have taken those gems and immediately stashed them in a safe house and switched out the gem, whatever worth the gems were, with the other money.
I'll be right down there.
So I still have the gems that are in the safe house, but I switched out. Yeah.
I just need to, and I also don't think I put your paint set in your inventory.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure everyone was okay with Duchess grabbing that. So,
Yes, the paint. I feel like the paint set belongs to her.
So I need to make a mental note to
She's definitely the jester of this group.
add some gems and
Yes,
the
I
paint
am.
set to your inventory. So on hand, it's going to look like you have no gold, but you actually have 2,000 gold worth of gems in your safe house. And then also...
Yeah, I have.
But yeah, now you
plus
have
whatever other money I've got here. So, I have a veritable just well of money that I can kind of pull from. It's not a big well, but it's a well of money that I can go be like, hey, guys, this shit's just stashed in my safe house somewhere. So
that is nice.
Yeah.
I have a safe house in Travis's campaign.
How's that
Is
going?
it infested with ghosts?
No, that's my new mansion.
That's actually his new mansion.
That
It's soon to
might
be
need
probably new safe house, to be honest.
Some renovation. I always
a
forget
cloak of
where I
displacement.
put my shops in Obsidian. Yes, you have the Cloak of Displacement now on your character sheet, and I went ahead and tuned it to you as well.
I'm
Thanks.
going to ask him what interesting things does he have that are of the same quality as that portable fortress he has.
Oh my god, you love the portable fortress, don't you, Travis?
I can't really procure potions, and I barely have a bag of holding, but I have this legendary rare thing. What else can he get his hands on?
Sounds like me on Final Fantasy 14 one time. One of my retainers brought back this fucking, or not retainers. I think I got it during a raid drop, but I got this super rare, Gordian fucking orchestrion thing that was worth 2.4 million gil or something like that. By far the most expensive thing I've ever gotten, and I put that thing on the auction house for 4 months, and nobody ever bought it. But it's just one of those things that was it's worth all this money, but you got to wait for the right buyer. You know, that's
It's
where
also
he's at with this.
Maybe the reason he doesn't sell potions isn't because he can't get his hands on them, but because he fills a very niche market, which is interesting magic items.
I'll be back in a bit. I gotta go. I'm home.
Sounds good. See ya. As far as things that are on par with the legendary fortress cube, he has nothing. But he is kind of proud of this one. Not even remotely on the same level. But he grabs a bottle
just wait to
off
see
the
what the
front of the
response is.
counter, and it kind of has a. It looks like kind of a smoky liquid inside, and he unstoppers it, and like his whole shop just like slowly fills with like this really dense fog. And it's like you can barely see him, even though you're currently standing like 10 feet away from him. Yeah. If you ever find yourself in a situation where you're thinking, oh, maybe it'd be really cool if like the people who were chasing us didn't have just like direct eye line on us.
Pocket sand.
This is pocket sand, but like can get up to like 120-foot radius.
That's wild.
That would
That's
be
a lot
really
of sand.
useful if I'm in like a dangerous situation.
Yeah.
Oh, so you mean basically your entire life all the time?
Right now, as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
How much is that?
That he has 3 of them, 1,000 gold per.
Fuck. They are reusable?
Yep.
You're trying to empty me of money.
He already emptied.
I
me.
res-
What are you
I
talking
respect
about?
it.
I'm kind of low on funds.
Why'd you give me the 500 then?
I
did-
did actually want the stirring dragon vessel.
That day and that day we lay on hands. He's counting on that.
Yeah. No, I'm
3
securing.
The 3
I am
point
predicting in the future that I will go down more because I am not backing down. So I need to secure more avenues of getting back up.
And I respect that, yeah.
Yeah. He knows himself. Gotta respect a man who knows himself.
Yeah. Oh no.
That's a little rich for my blood at the moment, but after a few bets at a certain tourney, we might be back.
Would it at this point? No, it's still not an hour. Shit.
He's going to look at you and he goes, you know what? You are like some of my favorite customers in the past couple days, so I don't think it's going to fly off the shelf, but just in case, I'll hold one behind the counter for you, and you can come back. Let's say I'll hold it for 3 days. You come back with the money. It's all yours.
When you take requests, right?
If it's in my power, yeah. I can't often
Portable
control.
fortress is within your power? Question mark.
You know, sometimes things just kind of fall into your lap, you know.
Alright. If a robe of the Archmage falls into your lap at any point, give me a ring. I might rob my father for that one.
Oh shit, I'm down just on principle.
You hear a chuckle from Fenrir.
Just in between 2 sets of armor as your soul's just in the air in between them.
Like, no, don't look over there.
It's like anyone that. What is everyone's passive perception at this point? Because
Fucking, I hope low. I don't want to see you fucking miasming over near your new armor.
Who does
11.
oh yeah, you probably don't see shit.
I think
No.
Mine's
Duchess's is
16.
okay. What is her passive?
I have
How
one
can you
bad
tell
stat
that
and one
fast?
not so great stat, but the rest of my stats are pretty good, to be honest.
Duchess's passive perception is 18.
Oh yeah, she probably sees it.
She's probably into it, though.
Freak.
What's that flail do, even though, like, Fenris broke?
Oh, yeah. So, he's going to kind of pick it up and do a couple of test swings. And this kind of incense kind of expels from the holes in the flail ball. This is Bandit.
Bandit?
This is the...
Arceus probably sort out
Where
where.
are you? Yeah, there it is. The Devotee's Censer, which is a mace that does an additional 1d8 radiant damage on a successful hit. But also, as a bonus action, you can speak the command word to cause the flare to emit a thin cloud of incense out to 10 feet for 1 minute. At the start of each of your turns, you and any other creatures in the incense each regain 1d4 hit points. This property can't be used again until the next dawn.
How much is that?
6k.
Fuck.
Way more than the armor.
Corin, I feel like that would be useful where you're going.
Yeah, I feel like it would too, but fuck.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
If we make enough money, we can always come back.
Yeah.
Finra says this as
How
it's
much
innate
money
to
does
farm.
Song Shin have, Philip?
Damn.
Let's see. Equipment. Songshen has 173 gold and 2 silver.
Oh my fucking god, never mind. She's broke as shit.
Has she bought things, or did she not steal platinum from the...
Yeah, wait, is she
From
just
the-
not recording her money?
I think you need to add some platinum to her inventory
Yeah,
because
what?
I specifically gave everybody like 120 platinum at one point.
It was like 250.
Yeah, and I do not remember her spending that much money on
I think
anything.
she's hoarding it away. That's what she's doing.
Where?
Probably at her safe house, as she's been saying.
No, Songshin,
No,
not
Song
Blue.
Shin, not
Song
Duchess.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I personally feel like Fig's just not been writing down the money she. You know what? I'm keep her at 173 gold. Don't
Too busy playing
Yeah.
Overwatch, Fig.
Yeah, no, she's earned this problem.
Broke.
Okay. My question, I guess maybe I need to. I have 150 platinum.
Okay.
If those bracers are 4,500, I don't know how much gold is mine because again, my funds got mixed in with the party funds.
Nobody's
So-
fault.
Would you guys be okay with me using my 150 platinum and 3,000 party funds to buy the bracers?
Listen, I personally, being someone who is occasionally near Finrear, which means I would occasionally get 1d4 healing. I'm cool with you spending all the party funds to get both those things.
Oof.
Getting what? The bracers and the mace?
Yeah. And then I riskily write write a note to my father and attempt to get funds.
Venture.
With no backup.
No.
Oh boy.
How many rounds would this tourney be? Yeah, I know it's not going to be all that's done all in one day. So
Yeah. Duchess would probably have given you more information, but the simple answer is it kind of varies. Sometimes it's like individual tournaments, and so it's like starts out as a round of 32 or 64, and it goes for like a full week of just individual combat. And then sometimes it's there are some of the earlier rounds, your brackets are all combined into kind of a team setting, and so it lasts a little bit less, and there are less overall rounds of the tourney. But you don't really know which is going to be which until you kind of show up. So the short and annoying answer is you don't know.
don't know. Yeah. Okay. How long would it have taken Duchess to go to her safe house and retrieve her gold? That is a question I should have asked.
I think Blue had said give her an hour and a half before when she was going to go back to get money. So,
In that case, I would have finished my
Yeah.
my ritual casting of soul transfer. So yeah, I would be in
Got
the
some new
adamant
threads.
and I would just take all my stuff off the ground because the armor would clatter without having a stand to hold it up
Yeah.
or anything in it.
Man, use guys. There's just something off about you, but for whatever reason, it works. I'm into it.
Place the chain shirt on the counter. Now, how much would this be?
He's gonna look at you, and kind of like the way someone is like attempt to be nice. He goes, "Look, this is a plain chain shirt. I don't really deal with this stuff, but I have a cousin in the city. He runs a smithy. He'd probably take it off of you."
And what would that be? Again, I'm not new to the city, so. I'm pretty sure our guide can get us there.
So what do I want to call this blacksmithery?
Well, I'm not going to go there just yet. I'm probably going to head over, try and find that military academy, basically.
Fair enough.
I have a follow-up question. Have you, Philip, the DM, determined how you're going to do our proof of demises? Have you figured that out yet?
Yeah. So you have a proof of demise in your inventory, basically, is how you.
Correct. Yes.
And so for each one, you would turn them into like an official representative. In the
Okay.
city, you can go straight back to the temple, pretty much.
Okay.
Out exploring, it's going to be basically like any chapels you might come across, or because this is a fairly kingdom / continent wide hunt going on, they're going to place kind of some pop up like temple tents that would be able to accept them as well. There's going to be a lot of your siblings just kind of out in the areas and setting up shop in various places. But while you're in the city, you can just straight up go back to the temple and
Okay.
hand all of them in, and then
And our points don't get. There's no. If something were to happen, and someone were to take our token, the proof of demise is tied to the token. Is that right?
correct.
So it would be
basically-
wise if I was to go back to the temple and get our current proof of demise tokens tallied now,
Yeah.
rather than us leave the city again after the tournament and risk our talisman getting lost or whatever.
Stolen.
Well,
That
so while you have the proof on your person, it's not tied to your token. And then when you hand them in, basically what happens is all the points are essentially like front loaded as kind of like a pending transaction almost. It's like where you see that deposit hit, but you don't have access to the funds.
Uh-huh.
Because then they're going to do like some scrying magic on all the stuff you
the
brought
parts.
in to make sure that what you said you killed, you actually had a hand in killing. And so
Gotcha.
to get points on the token, there's like a step of, yeah, I actually did this. And then once the points are on the token, they're basically like bearer bonds. Like anyone who has it, it's their money.
Okay.
So, yeah, while you have the proof of demise and you haven't handed it in, it's not tied to your token yet until you hand it in.
But if I did go and they were to tally those points, those would be our points regardless of whether we lost the talisman or not, or no?
At that point, it would be tied to the talisman. And
The
then-
talisman, not us as a group.
Yeah, and then if someone murked your entire party and stole your talisman, those.
So it's not like they're Weasel back at the bar and they have a running tally somewhere.
Correct.
It's all tied to the token itself. Okay. All right. Well, good thing the talisman's in the bag of holding then, I guess.
One that doesn't eat things.
Yeah, one of the healthy.
The healthy.
You have 3 bags of holding, and only one's One is cursed. One is not cursed. Jesus Christ.
Curse. One is being fed,
Yeah.
and the other one is probably hating all of us.
Yeah, two of them are cursed. One of them might be on your side.
Who knows?
So is Blue only feeding the one bag?
Yes.
Yeah, the one she
Oh.
has.
Oh boy.
And then Lorazes has the other cursed bag, but he's just, treating it like a normal bag. And then you have the just normal bag.
Yeah, thank God. Okay.
Has Lorazes even put anything in that bag?
I've put things. I have objects in there. I am not actively feeding it meats or talking to it, as it is
That's
definitely not what I want to do or get use of out of my bag. Yeah. I don't know what accent I just hit with that.
Hey, buddy, it's all right. I don't know.
That was. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
All right, Philip. I want those gauntlets.
I was
All
honestly
right.
thinking of a character from my campaign, so it's my problem.
I'm subtracting the money from my inventory now.
What do we have left after that?
We have 8,960 gold.
Sounds like we're going to be putting 2,000 gold on the bet, and we're getting that flail.
You really want to buy the sensor for Fenrir?
I'm not crazy. I heard that is an AoE effect. If you're near Fenrir, you regain
did say
HP.
that.
That means if I am unconscious
so
Right.
and I am near Fenrir,
within
Right.
10 feet for up to a minute. 1d4.
man, that sounds so good.
Funny.
It only does at the beginning of his turn. Okay. All right.
I could stand up.
So I have a question for you, Corin, and I think I know the answer to this.
Okay.
Would you like to unattune from your Ring of Feather Falling to attune
Yes.
to your Bracers of Defense?
Yes.
I mean, at that point, just rage on your way down. You'll be okay.
Yeah.
Reckless attack the ground. It'll be fine.
The ground.
Does the ground count as a trap that I can see coming? Does danger sense apply?
I love the ask. I do feel like no. One time I asked Travis if I could uncanny dodge fall damage, and he told me the ground was not attacking me.
The ground is not attacking you.
But you.
I mean, that definitely feels like a matter of perspective to me.
Yeah. I believe that happened when I had Flint throw me 100 feet in the air to investigate a tower, and then I decided to just fall straight back down for him to catch me. And we nailed the roll on the way up. Really kind of biffed the roll on the way down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I mean, that's 2/3 of our party funds gone if we buy the bracers or buy the sensor. You think that's worth it?
Who are you talking to?
Yes.
I mean, if you buy the bracers, it's going to help you in the long run.
Well, I already bought the bracers. The bracers are purchased.
Oh, okay.
But the sensor, I do see Travis's point. And you and I are next to each other a lot, so it would help me too. You know. Plus, I mean, how does the sensor line up against your what's your current weapon does what?
It basically is. Hold on. The longsword of the Sentinel.
Yeah.
This magic weapon warns you of danger. While this weapon is on your person, you have proficiency on Wisdom Perception rolls. In addition, you and any of your ally companions within 30 feet of you cannot be surprised except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep.
And what kind of damage does it do?
It does 1d8 damage or 1d10 when I use both hands.
Both hands. So the sensor would be an upgrade for your damage because it was 1d8 standard, and it also does an additional 1d8 radiant damage.
Yeah.
So that's an upgrade. plus the actual sensor part.
It is an upgrade, but my perception is shit.
The main thing you'd be giving up proficiency in perception
Yep.
Mhm.
for extra damage and the ability to
Heal.
heal AoE. Because a lot of the rest of that sword you just kind of accomplish by not needing sleep and always being on watch. So you can probably get by with most of it. It's just that losing proficiency might hurt.
Why did I roll that? I didn't roll that. If you think it's best, then I will use that instead of the longsword.
Well, I am not going to tell you what weapon to use. That is completely your loadout is your choice. So if you want to use this weapon, we will buy it. If you don't want to use it, I think that's perfectly reasonable, and we will not.
I'll use the flail.
Okay, all right, we're doing it.
That way,
Wait. Okay.
we both can get some healing. And begrudgingly looks over at Loraz's.
Also, that is kind of nice because it will heal him, right? Because it's a magical
Yeah.
effect, even
So
though he's a
yeah.
construct.
So how much money is the party funds?
If we buy the sensor, we will have 2,960 gold.
I'm gonna put 100 in on the thing to leave us with 3,060 gold.
How much would the trading in the longsword of the Sentinel give us?
Ooh. See, that is interesting because that is an item he would maybe take.
Yes.
What about a ring of feather falling?
Two.
Or two?
I can't really use the ring of feather falling.
Do you guys have two?
Apparently.
Yeah, we kept 2 from them.
I thought you gave them back 3.
I think we intended to do that, but because Fenrir wasn't here, we got our wires crossed, and he ended up keeping one because he wasn't here.
Yeah, I have
I'll
a
allow it.
ring
Okay.
of feather
Yeah,
falling.
I think that was like an oversight on our part because he wasn't here
All
at
right.
the end.
So, Ring of Feather Falling.
Okay, I went ahead and subtracted the gold, so just tell us how much you'll give us for the items, and we can just do a buyback. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, we'll subtract this, whatever, for whatever, just, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
Please.
no, you're fine. Travis, do you remember off the top of your head the, like, basically selling used items in good condition to,
It's like 60% if it's like a proper amount. Like because we're in good terms with this person.
yeah, I'd say that sounds about right.
And then 40% is neutral and bad terms is 20%.
I would say he'd offer you 600 for your longsword, Fenrir. And then I'm trying to do math in my head. I think 1,200 apiece for the rings.
So 600 for the longsword.
So if you sold both your rings and the longsword, you'd be looking at, I believe, 3,000 even.
Let's keep your sword.
Keep the sword.
Yeah. Let's keep your sword, and we can sell one or both of the rings.
All right.
All right, because I like your sword. I think your sword is a useful thing, so I think we should keep it, especially if it's only worth 600 gold to sell. So, I think we should keep it and sell the rings because we don't need the rings.
Only 600? How much do you think a longsword normally costs?
I don't know.
About 100.
Anyway,
Regular longsword. At least.
Gordon's like, come on, guys. We're out of this. Yeah, if you want to sell, the rings would be 1,200 apiece, and he would take both of them off of you.
No,
Okay.
longsword's like 1,500. not 1,500, 15 gold pieces, just a regular longsword.
So basically, at 600, you're just okay. It's fine. I'm adding 2,400 to the party funds, and we're selling the rings, so you can take those off of us
But
if
not
you
the
would like.
longsword.
Yeah, but not his longsword, unless he just wants to. Do you want to sell the longsword, Fair?
I mean, I can keep it just in case, but
It's totally up to you, bud.
if anything, I'll probably be using that flail more than anything. So
Well, if you want to sell the sword, let's sell the sword.
yeah,
Okay.
I'll just sell
Again,
the sword.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do. All right, so I'm
I'll
going to add
sell the
another.
sword. That way, I can get.
All right.
At this point, I was like, I feel like I need Fenrir to take the dual wielding feat so that he can dual wield the flail and the longsword.
I don't think that'll happen though.
It seems unlikely
Yeah, it seems
based
very
off of your current character choices.
Okay, Fenrir, put 300 gold in your inventory.
300.
Yeah. Keep half the sword proceeds for yourself.
Okay.
All right. I've updated party gold. We're back to 5,660 gold after the sensor and the bracers. So that'll give us a little gold to play around with at the betting booth if we decide to do that.
What is the name of the flail?
The devotee's sensor.
Oh yeah, I can add that to you, Nappa.
Oh, okay. I was already typing it up.
Oh. I've just been doing it for everyone else, and I feel like
It doesn't even show up in the chart. Oh,
there you
there
go.
it is. Oh, I was putting the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, just devotee sensor.
They're pretty big sticklers on your searching. But yeah, that was I think a fairly productive shopping trip.
I think so too. I'm pleased.
I'm
Well,
very
it's a good thing. Well, I
You
also
didn't
like that-
disappoint a single one of us, so you did better than my session this weekend.
I enjoyed y'all's session. I don't want what you're talking about.
No, I genuinely think I disappointed Harris when I was like, man, I don't know what you're looking for when you just say looking for something new. Can you help me out with that? And he didn't know how to answer it.
the
No, I
fact
do
that he also has a dagger, a flame tongue, and a lightning whip. That should be mine. It could be mine. Give it to me. Do you really need another magical weapon?
I think he wants to change class because he mentioned only getting one attack, and I was like, well, the whole point of rogues is setting up that one attack to be really good, and he's still just like, I'm a whip it from over here.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're not gonna sneak, you're not gonna hide, you're not gonna flank, you're just gonna
I do have a question
yeah.
for the flail. It says any other creatures in the instance. It doesn't say that I can choose, but it's any other creatures in the instance.
Oh, would it heal the opponent?
That's what I'm thinking. I don't
Still think
so.
it's worth. 'Cause it'll pick me up from the ground.
Would it heal our enemies if they were in combat with me?
If it would heal enemies, would it damage undead?
I think you would have to, right?
That's what I do though.
That's
Because
what I
I'm,
do.
I'm assuming that regaining 1d4 hit points is, radiant healing light kind of thing, even though it's incense. Ow, fuck. I was punching the desk.
How'd you do
Nice.
What'd you do?
I was just lifting my hand up to scratch my back, and I punched my desk.
Yeah.
Strange choice, but all right.
It's kind of like me
And
whenever I
yet you did
stand up
nothing.
and it's like my foot on the
watched
desk
you
when
do
I'm
that.
turning.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
you're paying.
realistically, I think yes, it could hypothetically heal your enemies. Granted, they'd get back 1d4 health, and then you'd probably do 2d8 plus whatever your modifier is at this point. You frost giant having belt person.
Thank you.
So it would probably be barely noticeable, and like unconscious enemies wouldn't get the same treatment as like unconscious players. Like I would be bringing people
There's-
back up on what would have been their turn in combat kind of thing.
I hate this because my perception is now back to a -1.
Oh, buddy.
We'll find another way.
We'll find another way, hopefully. I just need to take the alert feat.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think we're done with the shop. So we're going to move on to Corin. Were you wanting to turn in your trophies, and Fenrir was wanting to head over to the
Sorry.
military school?
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't mind turning in these proof of demises just because it would clean my inventory up a bit.
I mean, you don't have to come with me. I can meet you
Yeah.
at the place. Do I know where that place is?
Yeah, you'd probably actually be pretty close to it. It is on the 4th level of the city. So,
I feel like we might actually want to go to the military academy. Maybe I want to fight somebody at the military academy.
You want to spar with somebody at the military academy?
Yeah, I want to go beat some people up on the way to beating other people up
Well, you could stop by your temple before you do that.
and beat up some other people. You're right. He's right. I'm ready to just fight the entire city.
Apparently.
Call me Hector. Let's go.
you would make such a great bruiser, Corin, if you ever decide to turn to a life of crime. Matthias would give you a badge in a heartbeat.
It's all coming together. It's all coming up, Corin.
Or can be whatever he wants.
All right, let's rock and roll to the next spot. Because I've got a bad feeling if we wait around much longer, we're not going to get to fight this tournament tonight. And I've been really looking forward to kicking some ass.
I mean, we got about, what, hour and 25 minutes left,
Yeah.
basically.
All right, to the military academy. Let's go. Dope. I'm going to give the shopkeeper, whose name I do not remember, the finger guns, the like really charming ones, and then leave.
Okay. See,
Alphonse
we're
King.
building rapport. His name is
Yeah.
Billy Bagwell.
No, it's not.
It is.
Okay, cool. Dope.
It's
I
a-
gave him the finger. I gave
it's
him
a-
the finger guns and a sweet wink with my brand new bracers. And yeah,
Dope. It's a
And
very
dude-
classic dwarven name in the
Hell yeah.
Hill Dwarf Kingdom.
Fenrir
We
will
love- we love
pound his
it.
chest in his new armor and just be like, thank you.
Always happy to help. Come back anytime.
As long as
So,
we have gold.
well, yeah, that always makes the trips a little bit better.
I mean, that guy just cleaned this out for like 10K.
He knows us as the heavy spenders, and he loves us entirely for that.
That's right.
So, I think we're going to leave it on this map just for now, because it makes about as much sense as the world map does, and I don't have one made for the
military
military
academy
academy yet.
Yeah.
I started making it, but currently it's just a flat ground with no walls or anything.
I mean, it could just be the sparring area. You never know.
So, but yeah, when you get to the 4th level, you do kind of notice a kind of big shift in the kind of overall environment of this city, where basically it's like the 3rd level wasn't really cramped, but it was like what would maybe be considered like a merchant quarter, where it's a lot of like, that's where the library is, that's where a lot of like normal shops and taverns are located, and so there's a lot of places of business just very close to each other. And you get to the 4th quarter, and it's just like there's multiple parks, and there's like these giant buildings that have nothing else around them, and it's like it. Some of them still might be shops, but it's like they kind of have their own area, as opposed to kind of sharing an area with other shops or taverns. So it's like, compared to the rest of the city, the 4th level seems to really open up in kind of space. And you notice this as you get to the military academy. There's just kind of like iron fence, and in immediately inside is this kind of grass courtyard, and leading up is this stone walkway, and you see this kind of nice large kind of building, kind of built to almost look like a barracks, but is clearly not as functional. Like this would not withstand a siege type thing. And you do see quite a few people on the grounds. There are targets that people are taking shots at with bows and crossbows. You see what looks like maybe a retired sergeant from the army leading a bunch of kind of older teenagers, younger people in their 20s, through very basic kind of sword maneuvers. Like you see, like this is feels like a lot of basically from beginner up is where they kind of accept patrons from. And Duchess would probably have also let you in on some of the more well-known facts of this, which is it's basically sponsored by two of the first families, the Everwoods, which is the hawk, and Falone, which is the stag. And a lot of the students here are actually specifically sponsored by one of the two families with the goal of basically they send them through this academy, they pop out and like immediately join their kind of personal militia or guard force. But those aren't the only people. That's just a good percentage of the students here are basically being directly sponsored by the owners of the academy.
I guess I would just Finru would just go up to one of the supervisors or the instructors that's currently training some of the people to inquire where shield training would be administered.
We always get new students in. You'll be looking for Honor. He handles the shield training. I don't know if he has any slots available, but you can find him just across the way right before you would enter the building proper. And you can kind of see like where they're kind of doing drills on like the pitch. There's like the courtyard ends, and you get to kind of like the stone fence with the gate, and it's currently open. And immediately inside that, there are some less young, more competent people doing various drills, and then you can see like the building proper, as he called it, behind them. And to one side, you see this very tall, buff tiefling basically shouting out drills and mimicking motions, and a lot of people, in various armors. Some of them are in plate, some of them seems to be like in scale or chain, but they all have a shield, and they're kind of following along in the motions he's doing. And unlike the sword maneuvers in the courtyard, these look a little more advanced. Like, it's still nothing super complicated, but it's not like he's not correcting how you're holding the shield at this point. Like, it's specifically the motion rather than like fix your feet, fix your hands, fix your face. Like, actual teaching is happening in this part of the academy.
And that you said a halfling,
Tiefling.
tiefling.
Yes.
Did he say the tiefling was named Honor?
Yes.
I guess I would just stand off to the side and wait till he's done instructing or until he's like basically has a free moment.
And he does notice you, and he continues on. And after probably about 30 seconds, it's not constant, he finishes the kind of maneuvers he was going over, and he lets his students take a break. He turns to you and kind of lowers his shield and crosses his arm. He's like,
Yo, sir. I was told to come look for you for training for a shield master.
I wouldn't consider myself a master, but I'd say I know more than most. I am one of the few instructors that don't have too many of the official students, so I am able to accept more walk ons than the others, and for that reason, I am somewhat popular with the normies. I teach various classes. They typically last about an hour each. I end just before lunch. It's 5 gold a class.
How long do we have in this city, basically?
So at this point, I think you're just at 3 weeks away from the party. So you have some time.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, Napa, mechanically, you are going to essentially, to get to like your next stage of Shield Master that you could get with him, you're going to need to take about 40 hours worth of classes.
How
And
much gold would that be?
How
You
long is
said
each
five.
class?
I think it would be 800 gold total. But
Uh,
I suppose we could probably try to find some like paying in bulk deal. Usually he gets like one off people coming in and wanting to hone their skill for. They toss him 10 gold, he gives them 2 lessons, they call it a day. He's never really had people that often stick around. So if you paid for each class when you took it, it'd be 800. So let's say
well, with
w-
the 300 gold that I got, um, and can we just say I dropped off the chainmail at a blacksmith along the way?
yeah, you saved me from naming a smithery for one more day.
You're welcome.
How much does chainmail cost?
It said it was like 75 gold.
Okay. We'll say you got rid of it for 60. So, yeah, between your sword, half, and the chainmail, you got, I guess, 360 gold total. And I would say, let's see here. In my head, I had this planned out. And I think I accidentally went back on what I had planned. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to call them 2 hour classes because I think initially I had them at 4 hours. But that feels like a ridiculous thing to do, considering the physical activity required. But when I had them at 4 hour classes, the price seemed a lot more reasonable. So we're gonna cut the difference. We're gonna call them 2 hour classes. So that will be 20 classes total to hit 40 hours. times 5. Wow, I must have done really bad math earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna say this.
How
The
did you
800
guys
had to
let
be
me do
way
that?
off.
Such bad math.
I was gonna wait. I didn't want to say anything till you
You
obviously
can't
were
wait.
working through it. I definitely would have said something if Finra had been like, "Well, here's 800 gold," but you know.
I was
Never
about to
mind.
try and do that.
Well, I was. Don't worry, I was waiting. I was waiting like a
Never
cat.
mind. I had planned it out perfectly. I just did really dumb math in my head. Oh man.
How much would it be?
So it would be 200 gold for 40
okay.
classes.
Yeah, because I was sitting here thinking like 800 divided by 5 is like 40. No, it's like way more than that.
Yeah. It's
You know.
So
And I was
200 gold. I will place that in. Take out a little bag and place it in his hand.
and we'll basically if
yeah,
you pay
800 divided by
for
5, 160. So 168 hour classes would have been like 1280 hours.
so yeah,
Like
if
53 days
you
worth.
pay for it all up front, it'll only be 170 gold. And the classes are an hour, but he typically, between about 6 to noon, he'll do 4 classes. And so you can attend as many of them as you want. And we're not going to do anything too crazy. It'll probably just be like switching between con and strength checks. And as long as you don't really fuck it up, the class will count. And the more you do each day, well, you probably don't feel fatigue or anything, do you?
It doesn't really say.
We can work out the particulars later. You probably don't have time for a class today, so I should have a week to get you the particulars of your class schedule and how much you could do each day if you were wanting to. Realistically, for you'd have the option for up to 4 classes a day, 5 days a week. So you could get. I'm doing bad math again. I think in 2 weeks, you could finish out all 40 classes.
Get me about Shieldmaster Apprentice
Yeah.
or Novice or whatever.
Yeah. So this would basically this would get you the initial step into Shieldmaster, and then we would go from there, essentially.
Probably don't have time for that today.
Correct. I think at this point, like you have a little bit of walking around time, but I think the tournament is going to start right around noon, and you've been kind of spend the morning shopping and coming here, so you probably have a little time. But this is probably like he might have one class after this that he's teaching, and then at that point, you'd basically be sprinting to the arena. So, but are we ready?
I'm not going to let the others sit around wait for me to get out of this class. So I'm ready to use this flail.
All right.
And I'm ready to use these.
Gauntlets.
Oh man, I almost zoomed in on the wrong screen. So,
And you are correct. His armor class is now 20.
I feel like I did a bad, but that's okay.
I disagree completely. I feel like you're
I
doing
mean,
good.
most of the time, it's probably going to be
Nope.
over 20.
So
I understand.
So first things, Corin and Fenrir, you kind of show up. You show your coins. You're kind of shown to a separate area where there are 30 other fighters of various caliber and builds also kind of congregating around. And the rest of the party is able to kind of go through the normal line as people are starting to show up and take their seats in this arena.
Betting.
Correct. There's definitely people taking bets. They have official stands. Like, this is a good kind of money making venture for the city, and you can kind of see like magically displayed above each of the stalls is the tournament bracket. And I'll go ahead and share this in Discord as well.
Yeah, what are the odds for Corin and Fenrir?
And can I get a luck check from both Corin and Fenrir?
That'd just be a D20 roll.
Yeah.
Added.
Absolutely, you can, buddy.
God, I'm scared.
I'm fucking ready. I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's fucking go. I'm feeling good.
Okay. I got a 15
Okay.
14.
14.
to see it.
Ah! Just straight D20, right? 14.
Yep.
Fuck
So,
you.
Fenrir,
Not you.
you win by 1. So
Bitch.
I'm going to let you
Wait, hold on.
choose.
Hold on. What was? I didn't get to see the bracket.
You need to be underdog AF.
Do you want to go first, or would you rather witness Corin go first?
Where did you drop the thing at? Where is this happening at?
Oh,
I'm
you're in
just
different
sharing.
brackets?
Wait, we're on different brackets.
Oh, shit. That's
Is
what
there
the
an
coin
echo?
meant. You're in bracket 3 and he's in bracket 6. Fuck!
Wait, I have to fight Cord.
The
Wait.
final fight's gonna be between you and Corin.
When I found out that that could happen, that was a good moment for me. Most of this was random. The only thing
Oh no.
when I had Fenrir and Corin roll, like that was when they were placing themselves in the bracket. That was the D8 roll.
Guys, where is this at? Where am I looking at these odds at?
Oh,
Is this
they're
on-
not the
Oh, God.
odds. It's just the bracket.
I was just
Where is
looking
it?
at the bracket because I didn't see
Where?
Oh,
It's in the voice
It's on the
chat.
stream.
Yeah. So I'm
Oh, it's in the voice chat. That's why.
sharing it there.
I forget to look at that sometimes.
I did, but where are they?
Oh,
Blah,
no.
blah, 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 blah.
Can I roll a D4 and odds Corin goes evens I go? I guess
Absolutely, if that's what you would like to do.
because I have no idea. Oh shit! It's a 3. So I guess that means I go.
All right. There it is.
Wait, did I say odds I go?
Do we
or was
wait?
that-
Wait. Do we bet each bracket?
Yeah.
So after I'm out of my bracket, I can
How much
bet
money did you
Corin.
give me with of the party funds to bet with?
You wanted 2,000. You can have 2,000.
I'm done. 2,000 on either Corin or Fenrir.
All right.
I mean, you could split it. 1,000 on.
No, I get it back every round. This is gonna be fucking great.
So, Fenrir, are you going first?
Yeah, I guess so.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Oh no.
So,
Oh,
Fenrir actually has a 1 to 2 odds on his team. So, you would get 3,000 back on a 2,000 bet.
Done.
2 odds.
So, you're 1 to 2. So, basically, whatever you bet, you'd get it back plus half of it. So, 1.5
I'm
times.
facing all of those people.
No, it's the first round and is a 4v4. And you're kind of let out into
4 people.
the
Yeah, your whole grouping faces a whole nother grouping.
the entry, and you see this it's kind of like old wizened kind of archmage looking guy, and he's announcing the Three of Wolves, and he announces all of you, which is, where is Fenrir?
In the Three of Wolves.
I was just wondering that too.
Sorry,
Oh,
I'm gonna have to hide all the other characters. I really thought that. Hide.
Corey could just be here in spirit, right? Shit.
Good shit.
I really thought that I was able to just set Fenrir there, but that's neither here nor there.
On the drop-down box in the initiative tracker, it should have been add to map.
In the drop down box in initiative. Add token? No.
Should be add to map for Finrare.
Okay, yeah, I think.
Yeah.
That's fine. Can I remove corn from map?
Yeah, if you don't want us to be in the thing, if you click the same place, set in active, we won't be in the initiative tracker at all for initiative. That's how I get rid of people who don't show up to sessions.
Okay. Look at me learning how to use this. So, anyways, he's kind of going over all the spiel. He's introduced the Three of Wolves, which includes Fenrir, Galvasheth, Eris Swiftblade, Connor Bronzebeard, Durinir Nimblefoot, and then he introduces the Four of Lions, which is Mandolin Ironheart, Cursa Ironhand, Julian Deepstalker, and Penelope Trueblade. And he explains the rules of this first round of the Tourney of the Wolf and the Lion, which is kind of funny to you as a party, even though most of the populace wouldn't understand. Most of the tournaments that happen in the city, it's kind of round robin / like lot rolling to see who which two families are going to sponsor the tournament at any given time. And this just so happened to fall on the Horn Ravens, the wolf, and the Brightwoods, the lion. And so there's a lot of kind of fanfare for this tournament because they're like the two most powerful houses. So the prize money for the fighters are expected to be a lot higher. The types of battles we get to see are expected to be more involved and exciting. It's just something that doesn't typically happen a lot, and people
And
are
we fucking hate the
excited.
Briarwoods, so it's
And
cool.
you guys fucking hate the Brightwoods. I did make you both wolves, so.
Thanks.
And you
Really, do you
can
want to be
kind
rooting
of
for the Jets
see
over here?
there's this kind of golden glowing orb on one side of this pair of statues and this kind of smoky yet still glowing orb on the other side. And he explains that the goal is to gain possession of one or both orbs. And the longer you are able to possess the orb, you accrue points for possession of it. Obviously, if you possess both, you as a person can't possess both, but if your team possesses both, you'll be getting a lot of points as you continue that. And the first to accrue 20 points wins. Now, the kind of you're going to see more and more if you do grab the orb, you're going to get a condition on you that says you're the one carrying it. And based on the number of stacks you have, which you'll gain a stack for initially picking it up, and then you get a stack for each time your turn comes up in initiative and you still have it.
I just lost my audio. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Hello?
He might not be able to hear us. The way
Rip.
he's acting
Hello?
like some.
Can you hear us? Brees? Hello?
Can you hear me, Fenrir?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
I cannot hear anything except you right now.
Oh.
Oh, well,
How about
he was
me?
the only
Are
one
you able to hear
talking.
me?
There you all are.
Yeah, I was the only one talking
the,
there trying to
what the hell?
Yeah.
Welcome
Okay.
back, Blue.
I saw Philip's mouth moving on the screen, and I was very confused.
Can they play as the teammates?
Yes. So, how do I make you creature companions, Travis? Like, specifically, how do I hand you control of these people in this encounter? Is there a way to do that, or I have to?
Give me control of the character with the sharpest sword that's easiest to fall on.
I mean,
That might be Eris? I feel like she has a sharp sword, but
Oh wait, am I playing his teammates? Never mind.
yeah.
Okay.
wait! You don't want to help me?
Yeah. no, I was saying I figured I'd be playing the opponents and I'd kill
Oh, come on,
myself.
man.
Especially for betting on the fight,
Right?
we
I'm
will
gonna throw
be
so hard.
yeah, we will be playing as a team,
Okay, fine.
as a
that's fair.
family.
As a family.
Ohana means no family left behind. Yeah.
Means family. Family means no one gets left behind.
I said it, but
Of
just
course, you've got that up your sleeve.
exactly
Yeah.
as how it should have ended. Did the voice of Vin Diesel in their I almost said Final Fantasy, Fast and Furious video,
For car jocks, that is Final Fantasy, all right?
and no one else at work seemed
A,
to get it.
a fast and furious Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I would watch that crossover in a heartbeat.
Absolutely. Fucking Noxus and Paul Walker just buddy all day.
I don't know.
Gladiolus and Dom arm wrestling.
Oh, God.
man.
I think I am just
just got
going
a
to.
Bad joke for Paul Walker.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
sorry. If you would it be
happens.
his car crashing into the opponents?
Jesus.
Much
I'm
like
sorry.
Noctis, he didn't survive the franchise either.
Oh my God. Nimblefoot.
Well, we just got demonetized. I'll tell you that.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm never gonna make affiliate with you guys cracking Paul Walker jokes.
I'm so sorry. So we got a sorcerer. Who wants to play the sorcerer?
I guess I can. I can play a spellcaster.
How reliable are you as a spellcaster?
Well, hold on. These are not consecutive rounds, or are they consecutive? Like no long rest between.
You'll get a long rest between. It'll
Oh,
basically
bet.
they're gonna try to get done with all of round 1 in a day. And that is going to be 4 fights.
We need to disperse. If they have a spellcaster, we need to separate.
So I don't know how much JT heard about the rules before he had audio issues. Basically, the name of the game is going to be getting to the center,
Holding the orbs.
gaining possession of one or both the orbs.
I heard you said something about you'd get a condition when you picked
Yeah.
when you held them, and that was where my audio cut out.
So that is how I'll track stacks, which is you'll get one when you pick it up, and then for every turn that you start still holding it, you'll get another stack. Dropping
And
the orb for any reason removes all stacks from you. So whether you drop it, whether you pass it to another party member, you lose all of your stacks when you lose possession of the orb personally.
Does the orb require a hand to be holding it, or is it like
Yes.
a?
So that's the other thing. The orb disallows you from making any or using any offensive features. You are able to still use or cast defensive features or spells, and you can use or cast utility or movement features or spells. You just cannot do anything offensive while you're holding the orb. In addition to the other effects that will happen once you have the orb, you have a flat damage reduction of 10 against you. That comes at the end. So if you're resistant to damage or if you're vulnerable to a different type of damage, like all that gets calculated, and at the very end, we subtract 10. And if you don't take any damage, then you don't take any damage. Any damage you do take, you make a con save of 10 plus the damage you take to continue holding on to the orb.
Okay.
It's kind of designed to make it somewhat easy to hold on to when you only have like 1 or 2 stacks, and then very hard to hold on to when you have 3, 4,
Man.
5.
No MMO has ever introduced this.
I do have a question. Are we allowed to knock people the fuck out?
Yeah. So unlike the Battle Royale, this is a much more official tournament. This has a lot of people on hand. Basically, people are going to be going ham against each other, and then it is like there's full staff on hand to make sure that nothing but the most accidental deaths happen. So yeah, you can absolutely don't need to hold back anything.
Okay. Thanks for telling me that.
And
long rest in between, you smite to the ends of the air.
And now that I have second level spell slots.
Yeah, that is comforting because that means my rages won't be quite so.
the wizard is going to teleport out and say game on or whatever we're gonna call the start of this, and roll initiative, everyone.
All right, who am I playing as? Can I play as this Connor Bronzebeard dwarf?
I'm the sorcerer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hoops.
So I think that's gonna make blue. You're gonna be Eris.
Who is a
Rogue.
Looks
Rogue.
like potentially a rogue. You're basically playing yourself. Yeah.
what's my +2 initiative?
4.
Yeah. that's a
19.
rogue.
Okay.
Do I get a character sheet for this, or did I miss it if you sent it?
I put the screenshot in general.
Okay, I'll go find it then.
Somehow Sam has the highest initiative.
Samwise Gamgee?
Yeah.
When did
Oh, nat 20 on the initiative. This is some bullshit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and his initiative bonus is a sweet 0.
Alright. So that was
You
Connor.
said I was Eris?
Oh, wow, he has advantage on initiative rolls. Look at that.
Yes, you're
Hey,
Eris.
same.
And a 13, 20 and a 13.
Okay.
Look at that.
And Eris 19. Fenrir
I got a 16.
a 6. Are you fucking kidding me?
What level is Eris? Or am I just not reading
I
this right?
think she's a CR4, so she's probably fairly comparable to your own level. Maybe some features might seem like they're higher, some might seem like they're lower, I feel like.
Okay.
Which you were Durinor, Nimblefoot.
I am Durinar. Can you see my rolls even though I'm inactive? I can't see them.
I saw your role as a GM, Travis Kemker.
What?
Yeah.
Alright. Don't know how that worked.
Do you have a bonus to your nat 20 roll, you absolute dick?
I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
No,
You
Connor.
didn't see the roll.
No, it doesn't show up because I'm set inactive. Let me look at the sheet again. Hold on. Tab back.
Well, I saw it.
That's too funny.
My bonus to initiative would be 2. So
Okay.
22.
So, not only did he get a nat 20, Connor got a nat 20 as
Yeah.
well.
That's
And
great.
Eris got a 19. I am re-rolling initiative for everyone else.
Are you what? What's wrong?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to let all 4 of you go first.
What happened? What are you talking about? I would
Why
have gone
not?
last of my group.
Okay, I rolled
Which
worse
seems
for
actually
for
pretty fair.
Penelope.
He's like, I rolled worse. This is great. Let's fuck.
Well, I rolled better for Julianne, but I rolled
I don't
worse
know.
for her.
Who dat? New phone. Who dis?
This is looking a little bit better. How's Mandolin going to do?
I'm
All right. Not too bad. I think he's still going to be almost last.
It looks
Let's
like
get things started.
I don't like this, guys. I don't like this at all.
I love it.
No, listen, guys. I think Philip's about to be really mad.
Why?
First to go, Duranir Nimblefoot.
All right, cool.
God, I got a bad feeling about that.
I'd like to move to here.
Okay.
All right. Hold on.
Excuse me.
So I will say, this isn't a new thing, but I did forget to mention it, and I'm only now reminded about it because I'm looking at your character sheet.
What is
Yeah.
that?
Oh God, that's
What is
I'd
that?
like to
right.
cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
That's great. If you grab the orb, you can't cast Blink. Like if you go to another plane,
Oh, that's fair.
the orb stays on there.
Oh,
Just like
yeah,
you
that-
can't stealth with the orb in the MMO that I'm not talking about.
Yeah, that's exactly what I stole it from. I love it though.
It's so good. It's my
Okay.
favorite battleground, actually.
You create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within
Hypnotic
range.
pattern fucking rules.
Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature
There.
becomes charmed. Spell end, blah, 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 or so on. Okay.
Okay.
And you have a +5. Your DC's 13.
13, yep.
Okay, we'll do Julian first. He only has a +1 to Wiz, so I need a 12 or higher for him. Julian succeeded.
Okay.
I'm going to go to Kirsten next. She also has a +1 to Wisdom. She rolled a 3. She is incapacitated.
Who's who?
Oh, Mandolin. This. Whoops.
We'll figure out by who doesn't move next
That
turn.
guy
Oh,
passed.
yeah, true.
She failed. Did I roll? No.
You're going all out
Mandolin
already.
is also charmed.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. Alright. So, 3 out of 4
Oh no.
are.
Oh,
It's incapacitated, right? That is what you did to them.
Yes.
yes.
And so
Oh,
they have to either
I'm sorry.
take damage or someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Yeah.
Okay. That is your turn.
So basically, leave the charm ones alone.
Yep.
But it's his turn, so.
That's mom done. That was my. Yeah, that was my big thing.
Boy.
Oh, I get one of each day? Wait, NPCs are broken.
Yeah, right?
That was the.
Alright, never mind.
That was when I was building my bar. That was one spell. They're like, don't sleep on hypnotic pattern.
Dude, it's so busted. He gave it to me. It's his fault.
I didn't get. Well, I guess technically I gave it to you, but someone else gave it to Duranir first.
Why? Well, technically, wouldn't that be innate ability since he's a sorcerer?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, technically, Songshin is technically a supposed.
Oh, Songshin could have this spell. She'll never get it, though. It doesn't deal numbers.
It doesn't deal damage. It'll-
Yep.
It'll help people deal damage.
That was one of the reasons why they were like, don't sleep on this spell. It doesn't do damage, but it fucking rips. Like,
What's
Yeah.
your AC?
Everything on
Oh
a
my
hit is
God.
automatic critical
oh.
because you're incapacitated.
Okay. He's going to manage to wake up one of the people. I probably should have rolled with advantage on them, but that's neither here nor there. So now only 2 people are charmed.
Yep. It's gonna take their actions, so they will have less action economy. Which also means they can't action economy the items.
I think he's going to.
Isn't that water?
Yeah, he's going to jump over it. He's an athletic. He's a little sprightly boy. He's going to get just up to it, but obviously he's not going to be able to grab it. That brings us to Connor.
Cool. Let's see here. Connor is going to whip out his friendly longbow and take a shot at homeboy who just jumped across the water there.
All right. Do you want to move across the water, or do you just want to reposition yourself so you can shoot through this archway here?
I think I would like to go. I would like to cross the water.
All right. But yeah, you probably still have an angle on him.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
All right.
And I'll take a shot. Take a shot on him. That is a +2 to hit.
Yes, for the longbow +2.
That's going to be 18.
You could do multi-attack, which is 2 longbow attacks
Yeah.
as well.
18
Oh, that's
hits.
true. Let me go ahead and roll the second attack. That's going to be a 14.
14 misses.
Okay. All right. So 1d8 +3. That's going to be 6 damage.
All right. Not too bad. Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think so. Like, these guys don't have bonus actions and stuff, do they?
They would show it on their sheet if they do.
Yeah, I don't believe so. So, no, I'd say I'm good.
All right. That is going to bring us to Eris.
I assume there's no sneak attack because I am visible.
Yeah. It also doesn't look like you get sneak attack anyways, but your weapons all have
Yeah.
poison damage, so six
Yeah.
one way, half a dozen the other.
Hell yeah, brother.
Is this a tournament to shoot to kill, or am I just...
So for
Tarkin.
this round of the tournament, the goal is to gain possession of these orbs and gain points. But yeah, you can basically go ham. No one's gonna die.
I have what, 30 movement speed? I'm looking. Yes, I have 30 movement speed.
You have
Where? Can I? Shard work with me, Shard. Shard's not working for me.
You probably can't move her on her own, but if you want to ping to where you want me to move her for you. Stop.
How ping?
you double click or hold.
Is it happening?
Yeah.
Yes.
So right.
Okay, it's a hold on my end. Okay.
That was me who pinged it.
That was me just now. I was testing mine. Sorry.
So where do you want to
That-
go?
Should have been me. Probably up to about right here, if that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Pinging for y'all?
Mm-mm.
Is it?
I don't
all?
see anything. No, there, I saw red that time.
Was that you pinging?
That was me.
Oh.
All right, there's an archway in front of me.
Yeah.
I would like to get behind one of them walls. That is close to the orb.
Behind the wall.
How far is that
that
movement?
way. So you're here. You could probably make the jump. So
15?
yeah, you got about half your movement left from here. So you could pause, fire, and probably get behind one of these walls, or even get inside the room if you wanted to.
Could I get inside the room and hide under or behind one of the tables? By chance?
Possibly.
I would like to attempt that. To get into the room and, or at least like like to get to the wall, shoot, and then slip into the room and get behind a table.
Okay. Yeah, I think you can probably get to. God. Maybe that one with your movement.
Okay.
So you have a +6 to hit with your short bow.
Hold on. 14 to hit, I think. Wait, no. Nope. Hold on. 18 to hit. There we go.
18 hits.
18 to hit, yes.
All right, so
And then
you do 1d6 plus 4 piercing, and then 4d6 poison.
Ooh.
oh damn. Oh shit. Okay. I have 5d6. I'm gonna just roll all 5 of them.
Fair enough.
I
Wait,
am so
but
sorry,
so-
whoever I hit. Oh gods. Okay. Um.
Mm-hmm.
29 points of damage.
Jesus.
I rolled 2 6s, 2 4s, and a 5.
Yeah, that'll do it. That hurt. Okay, so
Bonus action have hide or no?
Excuse me.
you don't on this one. She's not quite as good
Okay.
as Duchess.
She's not quite as stealthy.
But you'll probably have like some cover by getting behind the table. So you just won't be
Oh, good. Okay.
hidden. You'll just have
Even if I have to flip it next turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see who is next. Cursa. She's still charmed. Fantastic. Love that for me. Fenrir.
Me too, buddy. Hell yeah, Fenrir.
Can I do a standing long jump over the water?
I don't see why not.
And what would I have to do for that? That just make it automatically?
Feel like you have a strength of 25, 23. You can probably just do it.
Okay.
I didn't realize your strength was that high, Fenrir.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I have that.
You want
Because you
to
have the
He has a
yeah,
belt.
yeah.
you want to jump 10 feet without a running start? You can jump 10 feet without a running start. I don't
Cool.
care.
65 pounds or not, yeah. That's a motherfucker over here.
So I have half my movement left. I can just barely get it.
Oh.
Do it. We
I'll
believe
go
in you.
right here first.
I'm not. Nope, 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 nope.
I would say you're in range of picking it up. So we're going to. Oh, that's terrible.
Copy it.
But how do I add a conditions to someone? There we go.
If you didn't pre-make the condition, you have to make it now.
Oh, I did. Don't worry.
Okay.
I was fairly prepared for this one. So
I believe in you, buddy.
you should be able to click on your condition now, Fenrir. But at at 1 stack, the only thing that is affecting you is you now have a reduced movement speed of 10 feet. So you're a little bit slower while carrying this. But no other adverse effects, and you also have that damage reduction on you.
So where's the condition?
It should be
And this-
on you.
This is fully a team effort, right? At this point.
Correct.
Right. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I don't see the. Oh, Bearer of the Orb. There we go.
And unlike most of these NPCs, you still have your bonus action if you want to do anything. Now, again, now that you have the orb, you can't do offensive things, but you can do.
Remember, what is your con modifier?
Constitution?
Yeah.
+6. No, my con is +2.
Okay.
And it was an action to basically.
It would probably be an item interaction
So
to
free
pick
action.
it up. So if you wanted to use your action, you could dash away at 20 feet.
Also,
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else you might have that I wouldn't consider offensive abilities. Even though Armor of Agatha would cause damage, I think you'd be able to cast that.
yeah, that's what I was looking at.
But yeah, it looks like a
No,
lot.
I'm going to
Who's the nunny the
Cat.
fuck?
Hex as a bonus action.
I think I would count Hex as offensive.
Would it be?
I think I would count it.
All right. Then in that case, I'm just going to.
I did just realize that in most circumstances, Blade Ward is at best a suboptimal cantrip. But for someone that has a damage reduction on them and can't use offensive abilities, that feels like a decent thing to use.
Then I'll just use Blade Ward.
Yeah, so you now have resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage.
Fuck yeah, brother.
It's only one round though.
Well, it's a cantrip, so you can free cast it.
Did you want to run away as well?
I mean, it's a action to Blade Ward. So.
Oh, right, so you can't dash. Alright, let's see here. Mandolin is still charmed. True Blade. Do I have anything? She has multi-attack. I'm going to try to slap these idiots out of their stupor.
You could spend your action and get one of them out of it.
Yeah, but if I deal damage to both of them, then they're both out of it.
He's not wrong.
No, let him cook. Hit him. Hit him.
Got to be kidding me.
Corin cheers from the other side. Yeah, fucking hit him.
As he's waiting in the.
I rolled a 6 and a 1.
Oh no!
I basically used a paladin to miss twice on a rogue. And like not even a
Amazing.
good rogue. She's like a thief rogue.
Corin like taps Lorazis
Oh
on the
my
shoulder
God.
and points at the sorcerer. He goes, "Why can't you do that?"
That made me so mad.
He's going to reply, I can.
Dope, 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 dope.
Just chooses not to.
It's never come up.
That brings us back to Durinor.
You know what? I respect it.
If it wasn't for the fireball sanction cast, it was going to hit a bunch of gnolls. But it didn't need it because she
All
cast
right,
fire.
I'll give you that one.
All right.
Songshen just murking literally like 12 gnolls was something. God.
That was amazing.
Zoom in a little bit. God.
I would like to move to here.
Am I able to? Just a real quick question. Able to pass off the orb to someone else?
You can. When they would get it, they would gain a stack. You'd lose all of your stacks. Oh.
And how is it? Is it stacks at the end of the game? Is how it's tallied? Is that how it works, or is it just holding the orb, or how does the end result work?
Should be. That's a good question.
Like, do you keep a tally of stacks gained throughout, or is it at the end? Or how does that work, Philip?
You don't have to worry about it.
Philip's keeping track of it and won't tell us.
Don't worry about it.
That affects the strategy of the game, though.
23.
What are you doing with that?
I'm casting Wind Shear on the paladin that missed some shit.
Yeah, 23 hits her.
Man, sure. What's that one do?
I don't know.
It's
I'm reading
a
it.
it's a thing.
Oh wow, 14.
Oh wow, I rolled terribly. Is what that does. I rolled 11 damage.
Oh wow.
That
Okay.
it was wow. All right.
That is not great.
I literally rolled 1 over like 1 dice roll.
Fenrir, your initiative was 16, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It could have been so much more.
It could have been great.
It could have been great. Anyway, yeah, that's it for me.
Where did we land on picking up the orb? It's a free action?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, if it's a free action, well, he's gonna get to it.
He's gonna get to his, yes.
If I could have moved more, I probably could have tried to do some fancy stuff, but
It's okay, buddy.
we'll wait.
All right.
So-
that was
I do have a question about the stacks.
yes.
How do I get these stacks?
The start of every turn, I guarantee.
So on your turn, if you're still holding it, you gain a stack.
Oh, okay.
And so Julian's gonna run up. That was about 7 feet. He's gonna grab an orb, and that reduces his total speed to 20.
And he already moved 5.
So he's, god damn it,
15.
15, 20, and he's going to dash. 5,
Get the
10,
orb.
15, 20. I have
Oh,
to.
come back! No, come back here.
I have to drag it along with it.
Come back here.
All right.
Technically, nobody sees. What's her name?
Eris.
Yeah.
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 So if I hand
As
this
per
off to
fucking
her and
usual.
she hides. Wait, can she hide while holding the orb?
Probably not.
She
You
can
probably
hide,
glow.
but the main difference is the orb itself glows, and she's not Duchess.
Yeah, she doesn't
That's-
have.
I can't make things disappear.
Yeah. If we were gonna list Eris's shortcomings, her number one would be not being Duchess.
Yeah. I can't make things disappear
Let's go
like
look
I
up
can
at
with,
corn.
like I do with touches. Also, I don't have a bag of
audience
holding
would be
that
like-
eats things.
Help!
I just look at you and shrug. What do you want me to do, bud?
I'm with all these randos.
Corin does like really quickly like case it to see if whether or not he can jump in the ring or not. But he figures maybe not.
I'm like, I don't know these people. I thought we would fight.
Yeah.
Fighting this together.
Corin looks at fucking Duchess and goes like, "You can't interfere with the fights, right? I assume like they'll probably kill me for that, right?"
No. I mean,
probably
I'm
wouldn't.
heavily thinking about it because I like the shinies, but like, I don't know. You know.
I appreciate
'Cause, like,
Bruce's
nobody can
constant
get-
sense of pragmatism.
Because, like, my man, I have a bag of holding that eats shit, and I'm the only one that can, like, reach a hand. And if I put either of those shinies in there, they're mine.
Boy,
That's fair.
If it doesn't eat the shinies,
It won't eat the shinies.
you don't know.
all
that.
right.
That brings us
Yes,
to
I do.
Connor.
All right, Connor is going to move up to the square directly south of Fenrir.
All right.
All right, and does that give me line of sight on the paladin?
I think so.
All right, I would like to take 2 longbow shots at the paladin.
Okay.
I believe I'm within 60 feet, so it won't be a disadvantage.
Longbow should be like 150, I think.
Oh, nat 20!
Oh,
All right, I'm going to go ahead and roll the second attack.
oh dear.
Oh, that one's worse. That's the 6. Uh,
The nat 20
So, anyway.
hits.
yeah, nat 20 hits. Okay. So, D8 plus 3.
2d8 plus 3.
2d8 plus 3 because it's fucking a crit because I'm a dumbass. We've got 6 plus 3, so 9. Whoops.
All right.
And then I am going to politely suggest to Fenrir that he give me the orb. Because my AC is comparable to yours. You have more offensive abilities than I do, and it's kind of a waste to have you not being able to use your offensive abilities.
How do you know this about me?
Just trust me.
I don't even know you.
He gave you an ocular pat down. He knows your character sheet
I watched your fight, man.
front and back.
I watched your fight. Actually stalked you and Corin.
He was really hoping he ended up on one of your teams.
Let's just say I don't leave a lot of things up to chance.
Should Corin have grabbed it? Not Corin. Should Fenrir have grabbed it? I just realized he could have smited.
I could have. But you, Nimblefoot, ran over to the other side and did something very good, actually.
I mean,
Fenrir, are you
Yeah,
giving
I'll-
up the orb?
Yeah, I'll just toss it to him.
All right. And then, I suppose, realistically... So, the way this inner area is set up, are these... So there's the 2 archways, correct? Now, these 2... The walls that lead between... That bend between the 2 archways, are they tall, or are they half walls? What's the scoop on this middle area?
On the middle
Is
area?
this- Yeah, is this like a room within this room, or is it like a... Basically, can people outside of it see me, or see inside? Or is it just... Are the
Through
points of ingress just the archways?
Just the archways, yeah.
Okay,
It'd be like
so-
room height walls.
Alright, so in that case, what movement I have left, I would like to move to the corner. Maybe this one, up here? I pinged, I don't know if it worked or not.
I don't remember how much movement you have left. You might not be able to get
20.
all the way to that corner.
I want to say I used...
You
I
used
probably
5,
only...
So 15.
Okay.
Because you literally walked up, because you were in the doorway, and you
I
walked
think I
up-
might have used 10 feet.
Oh.
So I think I
you
have 15.
But you have minus 10 right now, because you have the...
So-
Oh, because I'm holding it. Okay, well, in that case...
you can get
how
to
much
this
do I have left?
corner. You have 5.
Yeah, in that case,
Yeah, you
I'll
get-
just do
me.
that. Yeah, that works.
You,
Just hide behind the...
you and Eris can hang out.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to remove the condition
So you come
from
here often?
Fenrir.
Hey, you
only
removed my
when I'm
blade ward,
feeling
what the hell?
only when I'm feeling frisky.
Can't remove my blade ward. How dare you?
I didn't mean to remove your blade ward. I meant to remove your thing. Your
I already-
condition.
What kind of action is it to flip the table?
An action?
an
It feels-
aggressive one. Gee.
Well, yeah.
I feel like it would
yeah.
start as an action, right? And then maybe we could do athletics checks or something to see if you can turn it into a bonus action instead.
Okay.
Can it be a bonus action to grab the thing off the table?
What thing?
What thing's on the table?
Aren't there swords and such on the table?
Oh, we don't care about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duchess is like, I'm gonna put it in my pocket. It's not even Duchess.
I'm not Duchess. I'm asking for pragmatism reasons.
I mean, theoretically, it would be an object interaction, which I think you get a free one each
Okay.
turn to pick up a sword off the table. But you probably technically.
So can
have
I
better
do a
weapons.
strength check to see if I can do it as a bonus action to flip the table?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh. 14.
Good, not great, but I'll allow it.
Hell yeah. I flipped the table so we can hide behind it.
And that does bring us to Eris.
I look at Fenrir and give him a fucking finger gun. Off to you, buddy.
Reminding me so much of Cord.
Am I line of sight?
Like I said,
to
I watched your
anybody
fight.
that I need to take out?
Oh my god.
I would say.
When did you watch him fight?
Just imagine it's Corin, but like a little dwarf. Like just
where you
he's
are,
like impersonating.
Blue, you might have line of sight on number 7 here, Mandolin, and maybe Cursa, number 5.
I assume that Lorazis is the one with the yellow orb right now, and he's on our side.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Lorazis is. God, I can't ping. It just selected it. Ping! There we go.
Press the
That's
stands.
where
Okay.
Lorazis is currently playing Doranor. God. I really thought
Then
I
who
could
the fuck
pronounce.
has the yellow orb?
The yellow orb is in the possession of Julian Deepstalker. And he's
And is he on our
currently.
team, or do I need to go shoot him?
No,
You
he's on the other
probably need
team.
to
You
go
should shoot him for sure.
Yeah.
Currently running away.
You should shoot him all full of little holes, like a pincushion.
Movement speed would it take for me to get to the other archway, and then get to the corner from that archway?
Ooh.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
fuck.
could get, I think, right outside to take a shot at him, but then that would be where you would be.
I don't like that.
Now, granted, right now, of these three people, two of them are still enraptured by the patterns. And apparently I can't wake them up. So,
If I shoot one of them, am I able, or do they wake up with
yes.
damage?
Doing
Would
damage
it
to
be a
them wakes them
critical
up.
if they
Number 8 is awake.
8 is awake.
Eight's awake.
5 and
Yes.
7 are still asleep.
I would
Enraptured.
All right. If I'm in the corner where I was, can I see 8 from where I am?
not.
I think you'd have to pop out from behind the table to kind of get to at least here.
Yeah, I had
Okay.
I had to be a square further north to hit her before.
Okay. Yeah, I have 30 feet though. I can pop back behind the table if needed, or when needed. I'm gonna pop out behind the table, take a pot shot at the one who's awake,
Fair enough.
and it's +4 to hit, right? I mean, I guess I could just look at my goddamn thing, anyways.
Plus
Another
6.
18.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. What?
It's
Un momento.
plus 6 to hit.
+6. It is an 18. Okay. So it's an 18 to hit.
Ours both sucks.
That does hit.
Okay, so 5d4. Let's go. 5d6 plus 6. I know what I'm doing. I know the things. I am just having trouble with my brain.
That's fair. I do that a lot.
3, 6, 9, 10, 16 points of damage. Wait, 16, 20 points of damage. There you go.
All right.
Ooh.
And then I want to be back behind the table. Because I am making at this point, I've made myself a target by shooting with that much damage.
A paladin that can probably smite. Yes.
Yeah.
You would be correct to run in fear.
All right. Still charmed. Bullshit. And Fenrir.
Alright, I am going to walk 10 feet out past the this area.
Okay.
Go the rest of my 20 feet right here so I can see him.
Fair enough.
And I'm
And
gonna
I'm
Eldritch
going
blast his
to-
dick off.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Before I do that, I'm going to cast Hex
Okay.
Hell yeah.
and give him disadvantage on strength saving throws.
Okay.
No, Constitution saving throws.
There you
Better.
So I read that thing on the orb that I had. And I'm going to shoot a
2
Eldritch
blasts at him.
No, 2 blasts. Because, 2.
All right. Roll your attack.
First one is 19 plus 7.
That'll do it. Yep.
Second one, 14 plus 7.
Okay. They
21.
both hit.
Now it's 2d10.
So roll them separately for each blast for me.
But I also get additional d6.
So yeah, I think it's 1d10 plus 1d6 for each of these.
Plus my charisma. Oh, are you kidding me?
Oof.
Okay, so the first one is 4 force damage. Plus,
Jesus.
you fucking kidding? He's so lucky right now. Plus 1 necrotic damage.
All right. Plus your charisma modifier?
uh,
Or is
no,
that including the force damage?
the force damage was 1 plus 3, which was my charisma modifier.
All right.
So that was 4, so it's 5 total.
Okay.
And then,
Roll your second blast damage.
oh, so much better. That's 8 plus 3. 11 force damage. And then d6. Ooh! I said 11 force damage, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's a total of 16
Okay.
Yeah.
on that one.
And he's going to roll a con save with disadvantage.
Fuck yeah. Good shit, Fenrir.
Do I hear Corin say that from across the stadium?
No, that was just me, JT the player, saying that.
Oh shit.
It's one of those things where Corrin's like stoically watching the fight, and then Fenrir does the cool thing, and you see Corrin be like, "Yeah!" And then like everyone turns to him, and he just acts like that never happened, and stoically goes back to watching.
Very, very Ron Swanson. Like,
Yeah.
Also notice these portals.
he's what?
Portals.
Portals?
Right here. Where I'm pinging.
I don't see your ping.
You gotta zoom out.
They're on the
I don't-
sides of the map.
I don't want to do that. Oh god. Those are portals, aren't they?
So he is
I
going
hate
to
that.
drop the orb.
Hell yeah. Can you carry more than one orb?
Not individually, but
Okay.
a team as the whole can have
Right.
both orbs.
Bruh. You got 2 arms. Come on.
Right? I got 2 hands. I ain't doing nothing with either one of them.
The orb is very heavy.
I'm a stout dwarf.
No. You just stack up things twice as fast, but you don't get twice as many points.
If anything, it would probably be me and it'll probably be you and one of the other 2.
I think it would be best if we just managed to keep them off
We
of one of
kill
the other
number
orbs.
2. Does it spawn back on the pedestal?
I assume it just drops in place.
Yeah.
Is
I
that-
mean, if you killed him now, he's not even holding it, so probably not. What is her speed? 30?
There's no like delay on being able to pick up the orb after it's dropped, is there? Like,
Oh. Uh-oh.
Whoa. She has
Uh-oh.
friends to wake up. She
Uh-oh.
has friends to wake up. Listen, fellas, listen.
They're gonna be fine. I believe a 24 hits
oh my
Duramir,
god.
but I'm
I
assuming a
may-
9 doesn't.
Oh no, I thought I was Loraz's. Wait.
Oh my god, this is Lorazes all over again.
Alright, yeah. 24 hit.
Oh my god, so
It
terrible.
actually hits him twice.
Yeah.
That was better. Okay, she does 5 bludgeoning damage to you and 14 radiant damage.
Okay.
That's a smite. That's a smite.
That is a smite.
It's one
Fucking
spell slot.
paladins. Corin says that under his breath.
Fucking paladins.
I don't think I could hear that now.
Nope. That's the whole point.
It was
I can't
5
hear
and
it now
4,
because
19.
on the 2.
Alright.
Like nudges Lorazes like fucking paladins.
That does bring us to Duranir. Duranir Fucking shit.
Fucking Corin elbows Loraz and goes, you know what? Never mind. I do see the resemblance.
I don't like that other R in there.
Yeah.
There's one too many R's in his name.
Says the
Doriador.
guy who named him.
I didn't name him. I bought this friend or foe
I'm
folio
going
off Shard.
I wanted that too. It's
You're
got a lot of
going
useful stuff.
here.
Yeah, staying in combat range of 8,
Okay, yeah.
but I am going to cast Wind Shear at 2.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
18.
Fuck yeah.
That hits, yep. I love that you're rolling with Larasis. You just had to be able to see your own rolls, huh?
21 damage. Yep, I had to.
Oof. That's a good hit.
I think it's funny that I can roll as a GM and have it be like a publicly viewed thing
You
to
can't
the
see
other
it yourself.
GMs.
Alright, that's gonna be
He's looking rough, yeah.
him. He's gonna pick it up again. And then go 5, 10, 15,
You sure that's a good
20,
idea, bud? Corin says from the stand.
5, 10, 15, 20.
25.
Dashing.
Oh, he's dashing.
I think I still have sight on him. Barely.
I think. Quite possibly.
If I could shimmy around and do it.
Alright. Brings us to Connor.
Man,
Connor, what are you doing?
You have the orb.
I do have the orb.
He started his turn with the orb.
Yep.
Yes, I did. I did start my
Oh,
turn.
you could pass it to
Let me.
No, he wants to get more stacks. It's better.
His AC drops whenever it gets another stack. So
I know,
So,
but
yep.
that's how you get more points. I know what game he pulled this from. I play it too.
oh,
All right. You got a second stack. Are you staying behind the table?
Asking the
running?
table. Asking the table. Do I want to stay here, or do I want to try and move to a more secluded position?
I will say, currently, this exact moment, it's 2v4. Do what you want.
true.
Okay. These little these little fucking rounded quadrant fucking rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Those, yeah. Are those like closed off, or are they accessible,
I see.
or nah? I don't see a door. I'm just curious.
Like
How
right here.
It's like
Is that a door?
Stone
Yeah.
door of some kind.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I only have 15 feet of movement because I'm a wee dwarf.
yeah.
No, you only have 20 feet of movement.
No,
it's 15. He was 25.
I have 15. 25 is my starting.
Is it really?
Yes, because I'm
Oh,
a wee
shit.
dwarf. Got a wee little legs, mate.
Oh,
Yeah, fuck it. I'll use my 15 feet of movement just to move out that east door,
And you can dash as a wee little man.
which is what I'm going to do, I do believe, because it's the only thing that makes any fucking sense. Just keep moving me towards the northeastern corner of the map, back behind Fenrir, sort of. If I can make it through the door into that room, I'll do that.
I don't think you're gonna make it that far, but
That's
you're in the Fenrir zone.
At the end of my movement, can I make an athletics check to jump through the door? I know that's not how it works.
That is a 15-foot jump from a bad angle.
He
Roll.
did have a running start.
Roll with disadvantage, but you get 2 nat 20s. I let you do it.
Two nat 20. Come on. I'm gonna roll though. Don't think I won't. Okay. All right. No shit. I rolled a nat 20 on the first one.
All right, one more.
One more, yeah.
I believe in you.
Six.
You're close, though. You're very close. I don't even know if
fuck
that
me.
door's open. There's a
Right? I'm just
possibility
gonna crash.
you
I'm just gonna fucking crash through it. Fuck me. So yeah, that would have been a total of 11 if it was an athletics check. Yeah. So.
That brings us back to Eris. The paladin Penelope is no longer in your line of sight. So it's basically the two enraptured people, and then you could start running after Julian. Or possibly run to get a shot on him. I think you could make it. It's kind of the same thing. Ugh.
You probably have cover.
Yeah, you'd be doing some wanted bullshit with your arrows, but I think I could allow it, and his AC would just be higher. If that is what you want.
I think she gets one more block, doesn't she?
From here's like where
okay.
she's yeah.
Yeah, I take it back.
I can shimmy her a little more. She can be fully outside the arch, but yeah.
I mean, it's yeah. It doesn't matter.
He still has cover, but
and just Angelina Jolie with your arrows.
just whoosh.
I should watch Wanted again. I remember like
Now I want to watch Wanted.
I want to watch it again just to watch Chris Pratt get the shit knocked out of him with that keyboard.
yeah. That was a good scene.
Yeah,
Chris Pratt plays a bit part in that movie. He gets his teeth knocked out with a keyboard.
He gets brained by a
Does
keyboard.
he really? That's hysterical.
Yeah.
It's good. You should watch it.
It might
How
be
much
the
would y'all hate me if I said I actually haven't seen Wanted?
we wouldn't hate
Yeah.
hate you. It's a totally reasonable thing.
Honestly, it came out when I was in high school.
Yeah, you do get to hear Morgan Freeman say something amazing, which I won't spoil for you, but it is pretty great.
What if I told you in the context that I have watched multiple old shows such as MacGyver, Dukes of Hazzard, Chips, Emergency,
No, that's fine. Those are all great. You just
Stargate.
you get to see Morgan Freeman see something great. It's amazing.
There's a lot of cursing, and even Morgan Freeman curses.
Yes, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It was exactly what my soul
yeah.
needed. Yeah. Yeah, like 17-year-old me fucking love that shit.
I
In
think
fact,
realistically, Blue, you could make a shot at anyone. Depending on who you shoot at, their AC is probably going to be a little higher.
2008, I was 20.
No, I do have a question.
You say I can take a shot at anyone? What about the dude with the orb?
Yep.
That's why that's why Wanted came up. You might have to bend your arrow a bit to hit him. So
Physically possible. There have been.
Can I make a skill check to see if I can bounce the arrow off the wall? To hit him.
Off the lantern?
Well, I mean, like, here, can you see this ping? Right here?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like, bounce off, because I can't actively see, I'd have to do it a little bit, but if I bounce it off this thing, and then I hit him with it, would that be possible? Would you allow me to roll for that?
So what's your desired outcome from that? Where you
Okay, so I
rolling
assume
a
you
skill
have to get
check
the orb to some random spot,
instead
right?
of an attack roll? At this point, he's just running. Most of his team's not doing anything, so he just keeps picking it up and running.
Yeah,
the goal is just hold it
ass is
for as long
bruised.
as possible, so he's doing what he can to get points for his team. But there's not a safe area that he's trying to get to that you failing to shoot him would be a failure. Would you want to be
So
doing
I'm
the
just gonna be a
skill
little shit
check
and try to shoot him
instead of
anyway.
yeah, you can just make a normal attack roll if you want. Like, it'll just be straight, and then his AC is just going to be a little bit higher because he's going to have
that
cover of
works.
some
Okay.
kind. He's
That works.
don't like that sound.
It's +6. 20 to hit? Dirty 20?
That'll do it.
How much of a bonus did he get his AC?
His AC is 16. I just gave him a +2. In hindsight, I could have given him a +4, but then she still would have hit with the dirty 20.
Alrighty, hold on. 10, 16, 20, 26.
Oh my gosh.
Did I get him?
Kill him.
20,
Oh,
like,
got him.
Is he dead?
No,
Oh.
he's not dead,
Aw.
but he's
Is he
hurt.
unconscious? Is he wounded? Is he crying?
He's probably crying.
He's gonna drop the orb again.
Fuck yeah.
That is the thing. I may have fucked up that mechanic part of it, but that's fine. He does have 10 health left, which means that the only reason he survived that hit was because of the damage reduction
The damage
from
reduction.
holding the orb.
Oh
But,
yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
Corin takes a mental note to get that chick's number.
I just imagine if me and Corin actually made it all the way up the brackets to fight each other.
I'm gonna beat
Oh,
your ass.
I love the idea of that happening.
I
you
just
can
might-
make it happen. You're the DM.
I set it up. The possibility's there. They just have to, not fuck up. This little psychedelic trip they're on, that just lasts, right? It's not like...
How long does it last? That's what I was wondering.
It lasts like
A minute.
10 rounds.
Oh,
well, we're on round 3.
Yeah.
So...
It's one of those take them out of the whole combat. sort of
Yeah,
situation.
once they fail, unless someone wakes them up or they get dealt damage, it's effed.
Yeah.
It's a good spell if you're just not trying to kill
I
people.
mean, isn't it also a critical since they're incapacitated?
No, that would have been paralyzed
Ah.
or stunned. One of those ones. Incapacitated doesn't actually give you any bonuses to like hit them or hurt them. They just cannot take actions.
Fenrir, it's your turn.
I'm not even going to be able to get to this guy.
Well, at this point, you're kind of going for the orb.
Well, I can't even get to the orb. What do you mean?
Full sprint. You got
So
this.
if I go
Yeah,
through-
use your full movement.
Yeah, and then full sprint again.
Misty Step. You've got Misty Step, right?
No, I
30,
don't.
30.
What do you mean?
You should really get Misty Step. It's a great spell.
That's cold, Phil.
I love Misty Step. I use it all the time.
I would have to. I'm gonna.
My favorite Misty Step is
It's
when
worth it, bud. It's worth it.
That was a good box.
It was a good box.
Love a good box.
Can only move about 5 feet more, so I'm right there, and it's all just out of my reach.
Don't worry, your next turn you'll be able to pick up that orb.
Yeah, you want to do damage next turn anyway. Because then you can kill his ass.
I still have my bonus.
Sorry,
Where's
knock him
Netherite?
knock him unconscious. I meant knock him unconscious.
As a bonus action, I'm going to.
I'll slap, no kill.
No, I'm not going to do anything. I can't. Nope. Nope. Nope.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright. He's still charmed. And
Does it go away if?
Oh, if I drop unconscious for sure. It's concentration.
So don't you also need to make concentration checks?
well, once he should have, yeah.
I should have.
Let's see if I can make him do it again.
Yeah,
You got me on that one.
AC is- I also forgot.
Alright, that's an
I was wondering. I was like,
18 to hit
Oh no.
and a 15 to hit.
Both of those hit.
Alright. So, first things first, that's 10 bludgeoning, followed by 4 radiant, so 14 damage. So, I guess a con save of 10.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it. Alright. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah,
Hidden.
blah. And then. Fucking shit. 4 bludgeoning damage. 13, so still just 10 is the save.
Oh no!
You failed the save. You failed the save.
I failed the save.
So they are no longer
Entranced.
trained. And you are hurt.
Wait. Hold on. I think the pattern goes away. The spell isn't worded that the spell affects ends for an affected creature.
Oh! Shit. Sorry, I spilled my
If it
drink.
takes. Okay, yeah, it's never mind. The spell does go away, and they are no longer entranced by the hypnotic patterns.
That would be funny if it was a concentration spell that didn't actually end.
Yeah,
The effect.
it's just worded extremely oddly, but yes.
Yeah.
This is the song that never ends.
So that is your turn. Durionor.
Alright, cool. If I stay in combat range of the paladin, would I be able to shimmy my way to have line of sight with number 2 up there?
Don't think they'll be able to heal you.
I don't think so. Because you're standing directly next to a pillar.
That pillar's in my fucking way. Cool, I'm gonna move away from the paladin and get in line of sight of number 2.
Okay, I guess she's going to use her reaction.
That's perfectly
Neutral
fine.
pawn.
That's only a 13 to hit.
It definitely hits.
Alright.
You didn't give this guy shield?
9 bludgeoning damage. Oh, it's slashing damage. She has a morning star.
Oh, the pattern appears for a moment and then vanishes, so it really only is an instant cast. It's not like it's a persistent.
15 radiant damage. So, blah.
She gets radiant damage on.
It's just not a hit.
Oh fuck.
But you're able to move away now.
Sure the fuck am. My character's about to go down, guys.
Yeah.
It's okay, because I'm just going to get in range and hit number 2 with a wind shear. 19.
Fuck yeah.
I think that's going to hit.
I could roll like trash.
You're going to shimmy around it.
Like that.
That's
We
enough,
only had
though.
10.
That's not
That
too
is
bad.
enough. That's true. 2 of the numbers are big.
Ah, get fucked, nerd. Torrance says that loud.
Do people swoop in and, like, make sure he doesn't die?
Yeah.
Kick him as you run by.
You just see, like, medics teleport out of somewhere and just, like, shift away.
Turns out that's what the portals are for.
Yeah. Well, then good. I'm glad that I didn't consign this poor gnome to die forever.
And let's go ahead and give our boy Connor one more stack.
So how many points do we have right now?
I just realized something. I'm dead.
More than
What do you
them.
mean you're dead?
So,
All 3 of them are going to be pissed at me next turn.
I think they'll probably want to go for the orb. But they don't actually know where the orb is.
They don't know where one of them is.
The
I'm
2
sure
of them are going to
see.
shake out of. They're probably going to head for Fenrir. Which is good because Connor, your speed is now 10, and you have disadvantage on saving throws.
Excellent. I love that for me specifically.
Dash through the door.
Oh, I have an idea. Oh, no. Dude's
Okay.
ready to play baseball.
I don't like the sound of that at all. Go. I basically have nothing to do, so just move me 10 foot in the sure. Yeah. Yeah. That'll. Yep. That'll do. There's not really anything else I can do. What do the stacks do? Because I can't see them.
I'll take a screenshot of it and post it
Bless.
in general.
I know this.
All right, it was nice for Fenrir because he still has his character sheet. I was
Yeah.
like, Nappa was able to.
Yeah. I know the second one was it's -2 to AC.
Yeah.
Yep, disadvantage on saving throws, and speed is reduced by 15.
Ooh.
Yeah. He's very slow. He's
Attacks against you crit on a 16 or higher? Holy fuck.
oh yeah. Endgame.
Hey.
It's meant to be like
Hey, I'm so glad I got that adamantine armor.
This is why I said give me the fucking armor. Yeah. Or give me the ball. Okay. Alright, I'm cool with it. That's my turn, obviously.
Eris, that's you. At this point, everyone around you are conscious and fair game. You won't be ruining any spells by shooting anyone.
But just to clarify, nobody on the board, none of the opponents know where I am.
I would say the only one who even has an inkling is Penelope.
Which is the paladin?
Yeah.
Okay. And she's busy.
Yeah, she's got a little dwarf guy to kill.
I think he's
Knockout.
a gnome, but yeah.
Is he a gnome?
Yeah, he is a gnome.
You
I'm-
said no.
I'm a dwarf.
He looks so dwarfish.
Yeah.
But
He
he
could-
is
He's
a
even
gnome.
got no. Listen, he is a gnome, but he also has dwarven resilience.
Yeah, I saw that.
Attaboy.
Maybe he's a mixed race.
Shard
I'm
is
not-
wild, and honestly, we need more of that.
Hybrid vigor, man.
Humans have been doing all the fucking, and we need some mixed races, dwarves and
That's-
gnomes and elves and
that's kinda cool.
halflings.
That's kind of
Jesus
what
Christ.
I did with my character's look.
I like that you also chose for him to have never seen the sun ever in any of his past lives.
I mean, it's part of his racial trait.
He's just a pale little holy
Palest,
boy.
yeah, racial feature, palest motherfucker to have ever existed. I dig it.
Yeah, let's go
Alright.
go with that. Sure.
What you want to do, Eris?
That's racist.
What?
Racist against this race.
He'll be fine.
He doesn't even know he has a race right now.
Blue.
She here?
Who am I shooting?
Who
I
do
don't
you
know.
want to
Where are you
shoot?
shooting?
4, 6, or 7.
They're all fair game.
Yeah.
My vote is
They're
you get to shoot
awake
twice
now.
or just once?
I think just once.
Oh.
The ones, I believe.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Just the
I don't.
You
ones.
do lots of damage either way.
Yeah, I don't see a great
I do.
strategic advantage to
It's
anything.
beautiful.
Four-
A 6 and 4 are not awake yet, correct?
They are.
They
They just woke up. So they still haven't really
I'm
done
gonna wail
anything.
it. Who is the heaviest hitter out of 4 or 6?
One of them looks kind of like you, kind of roguish. The other one has a musical instrument. I like that his name is
I'm gonna shoot the one with the
Mandolin.
musical instrument.
I bet he plays a mandolin. Go for it.
It's not quite a nat 20, but 18 plus 6.
Yep. He does not have a lot of HP.
Does not have a lot of HP, he says.
I mean, at least Julian, I think, had like 80 something. Like, he took some hits. These
Keyword
two.
had.
28 points of damage? How's that
How
do ya?
much?
28.
I mean, it doesn't do me great, for being honest. I'm
Oh my
not a huge
God.
fan of it.
Can I immediately step back in that room and
Oh,
go
yeah.
behind the wall?
You have your full movement with you, so you
Duranor, I got a bad feeling you are epically fucked right now, buddy.
That's fine. I'm fine.
Cool, that's it.
She's just not. She's not going to be good, but she's going to.
Orin looks at Lorazis. At least it's not just you.
Okay, I guess she probably has some movement. Uh, she's gonna run right past Fenrir and pick it up.
Fenrir, kick her ass.
Ooh.
Kick her ass.
Hold on. Is she running past me out of my melee range?
I think
Okay.
she can stay just within it.
Yeah, I think technically she's running into your melee range, but not
Get
leaving
Sentinel.
it.
Get Sentinel.
He doesn't have Sentinel.
So she's gonna pick it up.
I do, Corin says.
Shut up.
You have a 5th level and Paladin yet?
Yeah, I'm 5th level.
That is Fenrir's turn immediately afterwards.
Kill that bitch! Sorry. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
on a subsequent turn of mine, I can use my bonus action to
Hex someone.
Yes,
I just
without-
love. Canonically, Corin is 4 beers deep in the stands, even though he was told to wait in the
So I will hex
combatant area.
That's
her,
fine.
hex her, and have.
I'd like
her
to see someone try to
also
fight me.
Constitution saving throws.
All that is smart. Yep.
Smart.
Yep.
And I am going to strike her with my
Yeah.
2 swings.
That's how you get striked.
Strucken.
That's Letterkenny.
Oh,
It's like,
I
I
love
will
that.
strike you. You want to get striked?
Well, I can smite as well. So
Yeah, smite that bitch, Corin says.
well, that's a 27 to hit,
Yeah.
I think that might do it.
and then just gonna go ahead and roll that second hit,
Let me consult my character sheet real quick.
Yeah.
and that's
Huh. Oddly enough, the CR2 thief doesn't have a 27 AC.
What do you know? Our AC's 28. Who would have thought?
Huh. Yeah, just gonna edit this NPC real quick.
Right?
and the second hit is a 25.
Those both hit. I think you knew
Nice.
that. I guess roll the damage for the first one.
1. Why? Why do you do this? That is 7 bludgeoning damage.
Are you smiting?
Well, I haven't done
For
radiant.
for the purpose of the damage threshold, we'll count your bludgeoning and radiant as the same hit.
Okay, so that is 14 in total for that.
Okay.
And I will expend a first level spell slot to Divine Smite.
Okay.
So that's another 2d8. Oh. Oh, okay. The first one was great. The second one was not. So that is 9 points extra radiant damage. So that is
23 total damage.
yes on the first hit.
She's going to drop the orb on one. There's just no way to succeed with disadvantage. So I guess go ahead and roll your damage for your second hit.
Go. So that's 16 base damage, and I'm spending another first level slot for Divine Smite.
Jesus.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
And that is. What did I say for the.
So 16 normal damage, and then you're rolling smite.
That is. Oh my god.
Do it. Fucking do it. Hit her so hard.
31.
So you did 15 smite damage.
Yes, and I'm trying to make this non-lethal. Trying my very hardest to make this non-lethal.
I didn't make mine.
We
A good old
appreciate the
non-lethal
effort.
divine smite.
What is Mandolin gonna do?
Smite them, oh lord,
Make
but
it
only a little bit.
Extra lethal. So, like,
Super lethal, hyper lethal, turbo lethal.
I think he's gonna
I know a
run
paladin
up.
who goes for the neck every time.
I'm not a paladin. Ew. Sorry.
He's gonna run.
Oh,
with
I'm being flanked.
advantage.
Shit.
That's still gonna miss. He is going to cast Healing Word on what's her face.
That's not allowed. I cast Counterspell?
Who?
Do you have Counterspell?
No, I don't. I gave you a panic for a second.
I know. It's like it's probably not worth it.
He's like, first of all, no way I gave him counterspell. Second of all, you can't be counterspelling a fucking healing word. Please tell me you're not.
I mean,
You can.
Oh, I know you can, but
Let's
I've done
end
it.
this.
should you ever?
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
The Lich at the end of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, counterspelled a Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh no!
That was
What
fun.
a dick!
Great.
17 hits,
Oh no.
8 bludgeoning, 9 radiant.
Out for the
Uh-oh.
count.
Uh oh. Mm.
No!
Some medics swoop in, and Penelope is going to try to help her remaining teammates tackle
I need some
Fenrir.
help.
She can see that they both look like they're just.
Could I have signed
absolutely
a waiver and like signed away that like I will accept, like, do not pull me out till I'm dead? I'm used to this. It's fine.
Potentially. Oh no.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, and both the people that hadn't. That's
I did
just
my
so-
job.
Well,
Connor, as you get prepared to dig further into that room, you kind of hear these kind of sirens blare out. The Archmage kind of reappears in the center of the arena and loudly proclaims that the Three of Wolves have advanced to the next round.
Fuck
The
yes!
list based on a number of points.
Hell yeah!
So y'all did win 20-2.
20 to. Oh, they got. Oh, I've been in those BGs. It's a bad time.
It's bad.
I'll just look at them all and say, "No harm, no foul."
You also hear Duranor, worth it.
Yeah. And you put the full 2,000 on this group of people.
Uh-huh.
So
I sure did.
You will
Corin
get
cheers very loudly.
We don't
and
get to
holds up
keep
a
the
3.
orbs, right?
correct. They are. They're just kind of used for the game. You do get 3,000 gold back. So
Yes.
hopefully that was kind of nice. We will pick back up next week with Corin's bout in round 1. And
What is Corin's
Excited
odds?
for that.
Corin's odds are 1-1.
1-1.
Boo.
So it might be a little more interesting. We'll see. Y'all rolled those people. Yeah.
I like to think the sorcerer with the
Yeah, hypnotic
Hypnotic
kind of.
yeah. That kind of
That definitely started me off on a bad foot, and it just I did not recover from it.
No,
yeah.
they did not recover from it. Yeah.